Hold on. It's been a minute since I did an individual live. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Smash the like button. This is gonna be one of my best lives ever. And I'm gonna explain to you why it's gonna be my best lives, because I'm gonna speak some truth. And always remember, the truth syrup is the realest syrup ever. Because what's going on in the streets right now, and I've been telling y'all this when I first came on YouTube. This is why them older niggas don't like me. Cause I'm gonna keep it all the way trill with the older niggas, the younger niggas. I'm gonna just keep it real. I gotta keep it real with the streets. That's the only thing I know is to keep it real. So with this live stream right now tonight, we gonna touch on this whole kite situation that happened out there in Washington Heights. You know, with him losing his life. The whole situation with, with Remy Ma, son, and all that happened, in Queens back in 2021 to the homie D Block that got murdered out there, you know what I'm saying, from Ravenswood. And I'm just gonna let it be known here tonight, right? What a lot of these older dudes don't realize is them young boys you see wilding out in the streets is the same young boy you was 20 and 30 and 40 years ago. You was that young boy. You was that young boy 40 years ago. You was that young boy 30 years ago. You was that young boy 20 years ago. So because you was that young boy, and even 10 years ago, because you was that young boy, you have to realize why those young boys is wilding. You have to realize why them young boys is putting in work on you older dudes. Because y'all in the way. A lot of y'all older dudes is in the way. And y'all don't realize that y'all in the way until the shit happens, until the shots ring off, until somebody loses their life. And I'm not here to disrespect. I'm not here to be volatile or anybody. I'm peace queen. I'm great. But y'all older niggas is in the way of these young boys. They not feeling y'all niggas trying to take over the block. Y'all niggas coming home and y'all think that this shit is back in the days. This shit ain't back in the days. You can't come home and think that the young boys are just gonna get off them corners or they gonna get off them blocks and you just gonna take over. It doesn't work like that. So this live stream right here is gonna be the live stream. It's gonna be the truth for a lot of people, you know? It's gonna be the truth. And I think a lot of people need to hear this message. It's not a generational curse. Everybody want to blame Remy and blame Remy Ma. You can't blame her. A man is going to be a man. In the streets, it happens to anybody. People didn't blame Michael Douglas' son for selling drugs, did they? Men are going to be men. It is what it is. That young man has a child. He's a father himself. So he's not a person that doesn't have a child. He has a child. He has a child of himself. Remy Ma's son is a father. Remy's a grandmother. So he's not a young man that's out here not knowing right from wrongs. He knows what he did. But here's the thing. How do we know he did it? It's just speculations. Now people can say it's generational curse. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. Who knows? You know? Who knows? You know? But what I will say is, why is nobody talking about why is a 40-something-year-old man beefing with young boys? Why nobody talking about that? Why is a 40-something-year-old man is still in them streets? You know what I'm saying? On them corners. If you came out of prison and you 40-something years old, see, the homie D-Block was 47 years old. You know, I didn't want to, I'm just being honest. For a man that's 47 years old, still in them streets, it's an expiration date on them streets. You know, it's either you going to prison or you die on them streets. Because the streets don't allow niggas to get old. You can't have the crown for 40 years still a man. It doesn't work like that. Why you think them Italian cats, all them mafia dudes, they retire from the streets? You know what I'm saying? It's a sad situation what happened to the homie D-Block. It's a sad situation what happened to him. Sad situation. But what people need to understand is the streets don't love nobody. These young niggas don't have no picks. And they want that throne. They want that crown. Look at the situation with the homie Kite from Bronx River that got killed, the sex money murder homie, right? He got killed by a 16-year-old boy. Okay? A 16-year-old boy. He didn't get killed by a grown man. He got killed by a 16-year-old. So that right there tells you that these niggas don't care about these young niggas don't care about your reputation from 30 years ago. They don't care about your reputation 20 years ago. They don't care about what you did back in the days. They don't care who you shot, who you stabbed, and what work you put in and what prisons you went into. They don't care. It's what have you done lately. That's how these young boys feel. And it's like that song by GameStar, just to get a rep. See, a lot of you OGs, you failed these young niggas. You is the reason why you got people like Remy's son and that 16-year-old boy and a lot of these other young boys doing what they doing because you niggas is scared of these niggas that y'all got beef with. So you send these young niggas to crash out when y'all should be crashing out on your ops. Y'all older niggas, you fake OGs, and I say it all the time on my platforms, a lot of you fake OGs, a lot of you niggas, the Hassan Campbells, the China Brims, the Zip with the Drips, the Corey Kings, the Shaq, all you dudes that be on these platforms and say y'all official gangsters, y'all could be stopping these young boys from wilding out. Y'all could be checking these fake OGs that got these young boys wilding out, picking up pistols. But y'all chose not to do that. Y'all choose not to check these fake OGs. Y'all feel that it's cool and let these young niggas wild out. I don't see none of y'all dudes checking the situation. So don't start blaming the family members. Don't start blaming the parents. Blame these fake OGs. These 10 toes down type of dudes. Blame these fake OGs that sit on their platform saying they helping the community and they saving the young boys and they gonna stop the young boys from wilding out. But the young boys is still wilding out. What is y'all doing? Y'all got all these guns up, life down, guns up, life down program, all these activist programs, but y'all still ain't saving these shorties. Y'all still ain't running these old niggas from up on these blocks and stop these old dudes from manipulating these shorties. Y'all not doing that. But y'all got the nerve to be blaming other people. Got the nerve to be blaming other people. Peace to Chillin' with Love, my co-host. We will be going live tomorrow. Peace to her. Thank you for coming in the building. Salute to you. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all subscribe to Chillin' with Love TV. But yeah, y'all fake OGs, man. Y'all dudes been plaguing the community. And y'all wonder why these young boys is wilding out. They wilding out because you niggas ain't been on your jobs as OGs. Y'all always say the parents can't control these shorties. It's these older dudes. Y'all gotta remember something, right? A lot of these mothers, right? These single mothers, these older niggas got more influence, especially if they don't got a father. And a lot of you fake OG niggas don't even take care of your kids. So that's why your shorties is out here wilding out. And they got resentment. So a lot of these fake OGs that be talking and be always saying, oh, yo, we can't control these niggas. You scared? How y'all scared of these little niggas? How y'all scared of these little niggas? Y'all supposed to be big official gangster niggas that went in prison and put work in, but you scared of these little niggas? You shouldn't be scared of these shorties. You scared of these shorties because y'all don't got no control over them. And they ain't respecting y'all gangster no more. They saying y'all niggas is in the way. Y'all done lost that control because y'all niggas y'all ain't putting no game into these little niggas. Y'all ain't like the real OGs from back in the days that put a shorty on game and told a shorty, nah, that ain't for you. Y'all ain't them type of OGs. Y'all these fake OGs that want to be cool with these niggas and had them crash out and do dummy missions. We know you type of niggas. You niggas that pay niggas like the nigga that tell them Blanco nigga that paid them niggas to do what they did to my man's China and the shit to Joe Buttons. You paying these niggas to smack up and beat up niggas y'all got issues with. Y'all can't handle y'all own business. Y'all can't even handle y'all own beef. Why y'all paying niggas to do y'all work? And then y'all want to blame niggas. Y'all ain't blaming these older niggas. Blame these older niggas. These shorties wouldn't be out here putting in work, smacking up niggas, shooting niggas, doing all type of shit if it wasn't these older niggas pushing that, telling them, yo, I'm going to push that button. You go handle your business and go put that work in for us so you can get some of these coins. You know what I'm saying? These ain't real OGs. These is parasites. These is parasites. You blaming these shorties, but y'all need to be blaming yourselves for poisoning these shorties, for putting pistols and drugs in these shorties' hands. These shorties wouldn't be wilding out if y'all wasn't doing the wrong shit that had these shorties doing what they doing out here. They doing what they doing out here in these streets because you niggas, you older niggas, man, that done put pistols in their hands, that done put drugs in their hands, that go to these schools and entice these niggas. Y'all entice these niggas. Y'all entice these niggas. And because y'all entice these niggas, y'all can't save nobody. Y'all can't save nobody. Y'all scared of these niggas because y'all don't got no control. Like I said, man, I'm watching two situations online of two young niggas losing their life to the streets. Remy Ma son, the shorty that killed the nigga Kite out there in Inwood, 16 years old, double murder. That's a young nigga. He killed two niggas in their 40s. Two niggas in their 40s, my nigga. Y'all don't understand it ain't a game out here, man. These young niggas ain't playing with these old niggas. Y'all old niggas want to be extra cocky. Y'all want to talk all that tough gorilla shit. These young niggas ain't respecting that, man. Young niggas respect OGs that's speaking life and enlighten them. Y'all dudes ain't trying to enlighten. Y'all not trying to lift up these youngins. Y'all just want these youngins to crash out. Y'all don't understand why they shorties be doing what they doing. All y'all cash and I don't pass no judgment on these young niggas. You know why? Because it's you older niggas, man. It's you older niggas, man, that allow these dudes to wild out the way they wilding. You know? Nah, they ain't helping them, man. Yo, salute, King Don. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching a lot of these young dudes, man. They not playing. They savages. These young kids are savages out here. This Gen Z generation, these kids that's born in the 2000s, late 90s, 99, 2000, 2001, 2000, 2002, 2003. Them little niggas don't give a fuck. They don't care about none of them war stories these niggas talking about. They don't care about your war stories. They don't care who you shot in 95. They don't care who you shot in 88. They don't care about that. It's what you done. It's what you done lately to them. If you ain't speaking no life into them, if you ain't helping them get into position and put a bag in their hand or change their living situation or change their life, nigga, you a op. And they gonna take you up out of here. A lot of y'all dudes need to understand, man. Y'all in the way, man. Y'all in the way. A lot of you older niggas, I be having these conversations with my OGs, my big bros, man. And they be saying the same shit I'm saying. Y'all niggas be in the way, man. Instead of y'all move out the way and let these dudes, these young dudes be great and speak life into them. Y'all want them to be, y'all in competition with them. Y'all ain't competition with them. So now y'all got these young boys crashing out. Now y'all got these young boys laying, not even caring. They laying these older dudes out. They in the jails. You hear it up north. They not even respecting these these old timers up north. They doing them filthy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of resentment, a lot of disdain they got for a lot of these older dudes because these same older dudes may have done their mother's grimy and people that they looked up to, and they just feel like, nah, nigga, it gets some size, they gonna handle you, man. It's like that movie Never Die Alone with DMX, man. Remember when his son got older? He ain't know that was his son. He got older. He still held that resentment in him after he cut his face. And what he did, he killed the nigga King David. Killed him. Because he remembered this nigga smacked his mother up and killed his mother. So this is why I tell people, man, streets is not a game out here, man. It's not a game out here. It's not a game out here. Dudes need to stop being holding the spotlight. A lot of these young dudes, they not made out for the streets. But if dudes ain't trying to let these youngins up and they ain't trying to uplift these youngins gonna do it how they gonna do. And they not gonna play no games. I thought when I heard this story about the situation with the nigga Kite, I was like, hold on. They said, yo, dude got shot. So when I looked on Instagram, they said a whole 16-year-old killed these niggas. And look, this little nigga was outside at 11:40 p.m. He should be in the house. He on the street at 11:40 p.m. 11:40 p.m. He outside. Laid out two niggas in their 40s, man. Marksman aim. He ain't missing. He hit his intended targets. Young niggas ain't playing no games out here, man. Niggas gotta understand, man. These little niggas is you. That's why I be trying to tell these older dudes. These same little niggas that y'all be told, yo, them little niggas is soft, them little niggas is this, them little niggas is that. Yeah, them little niggas could be soft, they could be whatever, they ain't built for the streets, all of that. But them little niggas was you 30 years ago, my nigga. Them little niggas was you 20 years ago. Them little niggas was you 40 years ago when you jumped off the porch. So the same nigga you frown upon and you disrespecting is the same little dude that you was when them older niggas looked at you when you was jumping off the porch. The same thing, man. All the cycle do is repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? That's all it do. All these dudes that y'all always beefing with the older dudes back in the days, now they beefing with y'all. Y'all the older dudes now. Dudes gotta realize it, man. It's the cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's like the dudes from the 80s was beefing with the dudes from the 90s. It's a cycle. The dudes from the 90s beefing with the dudes from the 2000s. It's the cycle. Now, it's the shorties of the 2020s beefing with everybody. And they don't got no picks who they hit. They hit niggas my age. They hit niggas older. they don't have no picks. It's them versus everybody. Because niggas ain't show them the game and show them the way. A lot of y'all be coming up here, y'all be doing y'all little preachy, but y'all ain't giving these niggas no edifying information to uplift themselves to get up out them trenches. Dudes got egos. He shot the dude Kite from Bronx River. The Blazer homie. Hassan Means. That's who he shot. 16-year-old. He shot him and another nigga. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes be in their egos, man. Yo, this is my block. I run the block. All these niggas got that I run the block mentality. Yo, I've been up north. I did 20, 30 years. And these young niggas is showing you they don't give a fuck that you did 20 years. They don't care if you did 30 years. They don't care if you did 10 years, 40 years. They don't care. They are laying you down. So for these dudes like Zip with the Drip, Hassan and China Brim, Five Guard, y'all niggas better understand, man. These young niggas is listening, man. And they ready to catch any one of you YouTube, you older niggas that be talking that fly Tony shit. The Corey Kings and all y'all. Y'all dudes that be thinking, oh, I'm an OG, I'm an OG. These young niggas don't care about you being an OG. They doing this. That's it. They cleaning niggas' nose. They don't care about the OG talk. That's out the window to them. They don't got no OGs. What is an OG to them? OG is nothing to them. A nigga my age is an OG to them. Older nigga is not they OG. And they don't respect older niggas. They look at them as the niggas that was violating their moms back in the days. And they make an example. And it's not playing. They don't care about no OGs. They don't got no respect for no OGs. You got to show these young niggas some game. You got to talk to these young niggas. These young niggas want to hear, yo, show me how to do this. How can I change my life around from this shit? And if you ain't trying to show them how to change their life around and you ain't trying to put them on to some money and you got them out here struggling, they gonna make an example out you. And that's what's going on in the streets right now in 2024. And people not understanding this. This is happening in every major city. A lot of these older dudes, they got their big-ass egos, man. Y'all jealous of the young niggas, and the young niggas is ready to just take your head off. They ready to take your head off. Just cuz. Every time I watch the news, is a young nigga litting an older nigga up. I'm like, damn, son, these young niggas, they really not playing. They making examples. You know what I'm saying? They making examples, bro. And niggas be stuck in their ways, being in the way, not knowing that, yo, bro, it's time to retire. Dudes don't want to do the Carlito Bagante out here. They don't want to do what Carlito did. They don't want to say, yo, son, I'm retiring, I'm living the life, I'm leaving the game. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do the preach young blood, man. Getting out the life, setting the world on fire. They don't want to do that. They want to still hold a crown. Before Sosa went in, me and Sosa had this conversation. He said, yo, my nigga, I don't even look at them young niggas. I don't even argue with them young niggas. Cause I know they got blicks on them and I know they'll lay your ass down. And that's how it is. They'll lay your ass down arguing with these young dudes. They got blickies and they not playing with they blickies. They laying they blickies on you as soon as you say something crazy. I done seen these young dudes ain't afraid of no older dude. Especially no dude that talk all that old back in the days talk like, who you? You can get it. I remember one time I was downtown Brooklyn. I was at TD Bank. This young nigga stopped me. He like, yo, son, I want to donate for my basketball team. So I say, yo, I'm gonna give you the money. I go in there. I give Shorty the money. Oh, everybody go check out my Pan the Chop interview. Go check that out. So I go in there, I give Shorty the money. I say, yo, Shorty, here for your the basketball thing and all that. Before I gave him the money, it was a dude in there. I was behind dude. Dude was talking reckless, right? Talking real reckless out the mouth. He like, yo, why you back up? I'm behind him now, right? Young boy was like, yo, my dude, you see my man's over there trying to get to the machine. What's up with you? So he backing the nigga down. He all up in his waist, got that thing on him. He backing homie down in the bank. These young niggas, it's not playing no games. They with all the smoke. All the smoke. And that's why I tell people, dudes want to argue, dudes want to talk all this talk and talk all this, yo, I'm going to do this, nigga. It's older niggas out here that's paying these young niggas to get rid of some of you old niggas. Y'all in the way, man. That's all it is. Niggas got them things in the motherfucking Louis Vuitton, them Louis Vuitton man purses. They ain't playing with you. Them little man purses they got, them little Louis Vuitton and all them man purses, them Nike man purses, them man bags they got, they ain't playing with you. They clutching and they not playing, bro. They not playing. I tell dudes, I respect them young niggas. I don't argue with them. I be like, yo, what up, little homie? You know what I'm saying? I don't got time to be arguing with them young dudes. Cause they start dumping and they start clutching. It's nothing. And they ain't missing. They is not missing. They is not missing. They with all the smoke. They with all the arguments. They with all of that. They not missing, bro. It's a different world out here, bro. Man, Dog Low said, man, I'm just trying to duck Jay Reeves out here. These dudes they ain't trying to have no arguments or none of that, man. All that getting aggressive. Niggas be thinking, yo, I'm a big nigga. I could press these little niggas. These little niggas don't work out. They don't care about none of that big body shit. They don't care about none of that. They laying you down. You know what I'm saying? If you respect them, they gonna respect you back. But if you don't respect them, they not gonna respect you. And that's what happens to a lot of these dudes. They be trying to be bullies. They be trying to be lions. And you can't be acting like lions when you got these young lions coming up, that's hungry and eager. Y'all dudes ain't telling the facts. It's sad, though. It's sad that the streets gotta be like this. It's sad that these young boys is throwing their life away. But these little dudes don't got no respect for none of you older dudes because you older dudes been doing That fugazi shit. Instead of y'all teaching them, instead of y'all trying to put some gems and some jewels in them, giving them some knowledge, y'all want these dudes to be your little homies, and it's like Marlo said, my nigga, I ain't meant to be the son, my nigga. It's more Marlos and Michaels in the street than it is Avons and Stringer Bells in the street. Remember that. There's more little niggas that want to be Marlo. There's more little niggas that want to be Michael Lee from The Wire, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Or they want to be that little nigga Kennard that killed Omar, nigga. Ain't no rules. They don't respect no rules. No back in the day shit. They don't respect none of that. They don't respect none of that. They don't respect none of that, man. None of that means nothing to them. Don't mean nothing to them. That's why I be telling dudes, I don't care what city you from. These young dudes is the ones that's giving these older niggas them issues. They been treating these dudes mamas like shit, and these young niggas is getting even with these older dudes, man. A lot of them, they been had their issues with these older dudes, man. A lot of resentment. Like I said, man, watch that movie Never Die Alone. That's a perfect movie to watch. Perfect movie to watch. Just watch that movie closely and see what that movie really about. It shows you a nigga, DMX character was a nigga that was an OG. He was a official OG, had everything locked. Big nigga in the game, right? Michael Ealy character was a young nigga coming up, and he had a bone to pick with DMX. Cause the nigga did his mom's foul, and he gave him a permanent scar on his face. So he waited till he got some size and got older to do what he wanted to do when he was a shorty. And that's what these dudes don't understand, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't understand. These shorties ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? All that preaching, what is y'all doing? Y'all guys, it's like, people gotta understand, man. Young niggas want to see action, man. They want to see action. They don't want to hear. It's a lot of talking and no action. They ain't ready to think about it, man. They want to see action. I've been telling dudes this since I've been on YouTube. OG don't mean nothing but old goat. You know what I'm saying? OG don't mean nothing to these dudes. I've been telling these dudes this since I came on YouTube about these OGs, these fake OGs. Nobody listening when I was telling them this. Nobody. Nobody was listening when I was saying this in 2018. When I was saying this in 2020, 2019, 2021, 2022. I was saying the same shit about these OGs. And I was giving y'all the gems before it got crazy. Now, look, the streets is getting crazy. It's getting out of hand. And niggas just can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. They can't contain these kids, and they can't control them. They don't got no control over them. They don't got no control over them. They ain't trying to hear what they kicking. And they ain't trying to respect what they saying. Because if they was genuine and they was sincere and they was keeping it official, a lot of these things would not be happening. There's going to be more older niggas out here that want to still run the block, still want to be on the street, still thinking because they home, they fresh out the feds or fresh out the pen. It's going to be more of them getting laid out in these streets because they don't get the memo. My nigga, it's over. Game over. There's no more. It's a young man's game, and none of these shorties is caring about what you did back then. It's what you doing lately. Instead of them saying, you know what? I'm going to get out the streets. I'm going to say fuck the streets. And I'm going just take care of my family and leave these streets alone. They don't understand that. They don't understand that. They don't understand working on helping themselves and helping they family life, but they still want to keep that image. They still want to be at these block parties. They still want to be by these bodegas. They still want to be in these clubs. They still want to be around these young boys. And these young boys want their spot. Y'all niggas still want to be in the strip club. Y'all still want to talk like how Mano talk in the party life. And y'all thinking these young niggas respecting y'all, man. All they doing is just waiting in the wings, my nigga. They hungry. You got something that they want. That's what people don't understand. These dudes, these young dudes feel like you got something that they want. You know? And y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand that. You know, instead of y'all saying, you know what, man? Fuck all that, man. Let's try to get some programs out here for these brothers. Let's try to help these young brothers and stop them and not let them go in these streets. Instead of y'all doing all this beefing online and arguing and talking about who's real and who's a real nigga and who's a this and who's a that, y'all could have been saving some of these babies and saving their lives by being mentors and big brothers to these dudes. But instead, y'all want to plague the community. Y'all want to plague the hood with y'all nonsense. And then y'all wonder why these young dudes is the way they is. You wonder why these niggas is killing these older niggas and ain't respecting them. Because nobody is getting the drift and getting the memo that it's time to move on. It's time to make better people out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell people on my platform, y'all don't ever see me encouraging no negative shit. I done did negative shit. My little man's right now, y'all can look him up. Raymond Cooper. He got 65 years for a homicide. That niggas in my neighborhood was scared of a nigga in my hood. He was robbing all these niggas' drug spots. Right? They killed his brother. They killed his girl. So he was selling all the drugs, and them niggas felt, yo, hold up. This nigga getting too much money out here. Instead of them niggas stepping the homie, they send the youngest nigga to go do it. My little man's was 17, going on 18. He dropped his first homie at 17. Instead of the niggas saying, nah, don't do that, shorty. Go to school. They put the pistol in his hand because they scared to put in their own work. These young niggas don't understand. They encourage the bullshit, these OGs. They trying to protect themselves by having younger niggas do their own biddings. A lot of these shits that you hearing, this is not younger niggas doing these things. These are niggas that's older niggas that's like, yo, that nigga, we gotta get that nigga out the way. But I'm gonna send my shorty. I'm gonna send my little shorty to go handle that. Cause these niggas are scared to go to war and scared to put their work in. Alpo, last thing he said on joint, on the joint with Queen's Flip, first thing he said, yo, it ain't gonna be the older niggas that's gonna come at me. It's gonna be these older niggas gonna send one of these younger niggas at me. And that's what niggas don't understand. That's how they do. They send these younger niggas at them, knowing that these younger niggas is going to have to do that bid. These older niggas, they don't got another 30 years in them. They don't got a 20 years in them. They don't even got a 40 years in them. So they got young niggas crashing out for them. And then when they crash out, they ain't helping out. The family got to help out their family members. That's why I say the streets is a lie, my nigga. And these fake OGs is cowards. They fucking cowards. I don't respect anything that these fake OGs be talking about. I don't respect y'all. I don't respect y'all and y'all prison stories. I don't respect y'all on YouTube. I don't respect y'all. That's why I bang on all of y'all fake OGs. Because y'all the dudes that got these young boys crashing out and risking their freedom in their life. Because y'all dudes is too cowardly to handle y'all handle and let y'all pistol blow. Since y'all niggas hate these niggas so much, why y'all niggas ain't going to kill y'all ops? Go handle your own business. Go murder your own ops. Why you got niggas doing shit for you? You know what I'm saying? Why you got young niggas out here crashing out for you when that's your issues? If a nigga did something foul to you back in the days, you need to go handle your own handle. Go put that work in. Go put that pain in on them niggas. If that's your op. Don't have somebody else crash and burn and then when it's time, you niggas ain't helping their family out. That's what I be trying to tell dudes. These fake OGs is what they are. Fake OGs. Nothing more, nothing less, but fake OGs. And they prove every time that they fake OGs. Just by their movements. You know? And I be talking about these dudes every time I do a video. Because they gotta be they gotta be exposed. They got to. You know what I'm saying? These dudes be creeps, man. So older niggas be creeps. Instead of them being real old timers, they just be hating ass old timers, man. Want young dudes to do what they didn't have the heart to do. You know? They don't got the heart to bust nothing. They talk a good one, man. They talk a good one. But they ain't about that. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, y'all. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Them niggas don't be wanting to handle their own business, man. You know? And the sad part is that all they doing is letting them all crash out and do that 20 to 30 years, man. Instead of them dudes being real dudes and saying, nah, let me make sure these shorties don't go the way. That's why I don't respect the shit with 6ix9ine. A young nigga is like this, right? 6ix9ine was younger than all them niggas. Mel Murder, all of them, Shotty. These grown men. So, y'all been with A dude like Jim Jones for all them years, he ain't never put y'all in position like a young nigga did. Gave y'all $89,000, change y'all living situations and all that. Right? The best you can do is help them niggas out. It's not use a nigga and rob a young nigga. You should learn this nigga is changing your living situation. When you was fucking with a nigga like Jim Jones, that's the same age range as y'all niggas. And he didn't change y'all niggas living situations. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes, I be like, yo, these niggas be so jealous of young niggas that they want to extort, that they want to do all type of greasy shit, instead of them uplifting and trying to see these niggas win. Because if these young niggas win, you gonna win. That's what a real OG do. But a fake OG ain't gonna do that. You know? Now I fuck with Fab. Shout out to Fabulous, man. I fuck with Fab, man. Yeah, Mr. Warbucks, salute. This is my big bro. Yo, Mr. Warbucks is the OG for real. Yo, this nigga know. Let me tell y'all something about Mr. Warbucks. Mr. Warbucks be knowing about Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Harlem. He know about all the gangsters. Shout out to Mr. Warbucks in the building, man. I was saying some shit the other day, Mr. Warbucks. I'm about to do a video. I'm about to do a big interview real soon, man. But I want to say shout out to you, man, because you be knowing about everybody, man. All the big dogs in New York. Mr. Warbucks know, bro. I'll be like, damn, son, Mr. Warbucks know about everybody. But like with Mel, man, Mel Murder, man, that's like family to my family, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Scarvy is, I never told y'all this, but Scarvy, who's Mel Murder's family, yeah, I already know, Mr. Warbucks. You ran through everywhere, son, because Mr. Warbucks, he like, yo, such and such from Uptown, such and such from Brooklyn, such and such from Queens. Mr. Warbucks know everything. That's my guy, Mr. Warbucks. He be in the chats. He be putting niggas. He be putting me on my toes. I ain't gonna lie. But I fuck with Mr. Warbucks. He a real one, man. A lot of the OGs fuck with me. But like I said with Mel was with Jim Jones for years, right? This man got shot because of Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Scarvy, which is his pops, owned the laundromat. My mom's lived in the laundromat upstairs on Madison and Troop, right? With my pops, right? So Mel come from paper. You know what I'm saying? It's not a nigga that hurting. His mom's had a good job. Pops got that bag and all that, right? But the nigga let Jim Jones use him. That's the thing I don't understand. You let Jim use you. Cause he got in situations with World, with the whole thing with World getting, World and them almost killing Jim out there in the stop. They boxed him in with the trucks. Yeah, his mom CO, yeah. And Rod Diggs getting knocked because of Jim. And even that right there, the Rod Diggs situation. Rod Diggs, perfect example. Rod Diggs came in the studio because of Diddy Bop. Diddy Bop brings Rod Diggs to the studio. Rod Diggs coming in, he on his, he's super blooded out. Rod Diggs basically felt some type of way because Jim Jones said, yo, ain't no blood shit in the studio. So with him saying that nigga Rod Diggs slammed the door and was tight. So when they imperfections, he's about to murder Jim, about to have Jim and Mel killed up imperfections. All he had to do was get a head nod. You understand what I'm saying? So Mel been in so much shit with eBay shooting him and the parole officer. It was he was lucky. The parole officer on the block saved his life. Cause he almost lost his life. When eBay shot him, he almost lost his life. So when it come to Jim and when it come to a lot of niggas, That's a fact. Jim had a lot of situations with a lot of Brooklyn dudes. From Peanut to World, Bloodsport, all of them dudes. A lot of Brooklyn dudes had an issue with Jim. They even tip top with the whole shit at Oceana with them niggas they fucked up Cam money. Cam ain't never had no beef with nobody, right? Jim Jones, and I'm saying this on my platform, Jim Jones made Cameron name smut when it comes to promoting. Because what Jim and Jewels did was run off with the money, and promoters felt some type of way about that nigga running off with their bag. So Jim ain't help out none of his niggas. Max B wouldn't be in the situation he was if Jim would have said, yo, Max, let's drop that nigga Max album. Let's drop Stack Bundles. Stack Bundles would have never lost his life through the nigga Lee Woods and them because he ain't okay or sanctioned Zab Judah to get robbed that night at the club. If he'd have sanctioned Zab Judah to get robbed by Lee Woods and them niggas, he would have never lost his life. But Stack Bundles was a real solid, good nigga. The nigga lost his life. You know what I'm saying? Jim, bad for business. And a lot of them niggas that stand next to Jim, they all pop. They all broke. Niggas going back and forth to jail. Every nigga that's around Jim and Jewels a whole crackhead out here. You know what I'm saying? Cam cut them niggas, and he get into a super crazy bag with Mace. And that's what it always should have been. Him and Mace getting a bag because Mace is his mans. That's his mans for real, for real. Cam ain't never had no beef. Jim had the beef with niggas. Jim had the beef with Junior Mafia and them. Mace ain't had, Cam ain't had no beef with Junior Mafia. He was cool with Junior Mafia. You know? But that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas going to jail around Jim, and none of these niggas is making no money. So when they get around 6ix9ine, say what you want. 6ix9ine did what he did. But they saw money when they got next to 6ix9ine. They ain't see no money. Because Jim ain't bringing these niggas overseas to get a bag. Jim is not taking these niggas to get a bag. He might take them niggas to Miami. He might take them niggas to Atlanta. That's it. But he not taking them niggas all around the world with him. No, he not doing that. He not doing that. 6ix9ine took these niggas all around the world. He took niggas like Harv and all these niggas and got them that money, man. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Warbucks. They ain't know how to act when they got that 6ix9ine money. 6ix9ine made sure these niggas, they saw money that they ain't never seen in their life. They been around bitches they ain't never seen in their whole life. Shoddy fucking model bitches. He ain't never seen no shit like that. He driving Lamborghini trucks and G-Wagons and Lambos and Ferraris and Range Rovers. These niggas is like, I'm going to the Diamond District. Yo, I'm seeing new shit. Because them niggas ain't never seen that with Jim. They ain't see that type of money. This niggas been running around with Jim and they ain't never seen that type of pape. That's how foul that nigga Jim was to them niggas. That's how foul he was. Them niggas starving, still in the hood. Same thing with like Mano. Mano got these, like, let's keep it real. Mano running around with niggas. But Mano could have put a lot of niggas on. 80 put all them niggas on. Shout out to 80. Shout out to Casino Mike. But Mano ain't help out Lola Brooke and all them. Mano ain't help out. He want to still be a rapper. He ain't help out Bleezy and all them. Them niggas is, come on, bro. These niggas still want to be rappers. They in the way. It's just like in the streets. Everybody in the way. You know? Sandman. Come on, man. Look what happened to Sandman. Sandman should have been on. Jim should have put on Sandman. Jim, there's a lot of niggas that should have been put on. Like Tool, the whole High Gang. All these niggas still in the hood and they ain't pull them on. They ain't put them on. Come on, bro. That's what I be trying to tell niggas, man. Niggas still want to be rappers and they ain't putting young niggas on, man. They ain't put niggas that's around them on, and they ain't put none of these niggas in position. None of these niggas. It's not hate. It is what it is. You know? Just like I was looking at that shit with Tax Stone, right? He talking all that shit about niggas. And I said to myself, Tax Stone, you doing time in prison, nigga. Why is you worrying about, and I'm doing a video about this, but I gotta talk about it. You doing time in prison. You worrying about Uncle Murder. You worrying about motherfucking Nori. You worrying about motherfucking Joe Buttons. Nigga, you need to worry about that time, nigga. And worrying about what type of issues you gonna be in with niggas. Instead of talking about what the rappers and all this internet shit, like, come on, niggas be goofies, man. Yeah, yo, man, don't take care of the niggas that he take care of, like the nigga Herbie. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else is paid around him. Everybody else, like 80, look at 80, right? 80 came up. He got shot by 5-0. He came up and 80 got Lola Brooke. He doing big things in the industry, right? Shout out to 80. 380 a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like Casino Mike doing his thing, right? These niggas that's doing their thing. But did Mano put them in position? No, they had to put themselves in position. That's why I be trying to tell niggas. I be looking at niggas' circles and niggas ain't putting them in position. 80 flipped that lawsuit money and went crazy with it. Come on, man. Yeah, niggas ain't supporting G-Dep, man. I'm surprised. Let me say this right now, man. G-Dep just came home, man. And a lot of you New York rappers is not supporting G-Dep, my nigga. G-Dep did his time. Y'all supported Bobby Shmurda and all that. Y'all gave him so much chances. He out here got a whole gay lover. But y'all can't give G-Dep no love, nigga. Y'all can't show G-Dep, do a record with G-Dep, my nigga. Because when G-Dep was popping, y'all niggas was trying to get on the remixes with him and all that. Come on, man. Yeah, 80 put Mano in position. That's a fact. 80 put Mano with 50 because 80 and Casino Mike had a relationship with 50 from way back 551 days, Monster and John, them niggas. You know? And it is what it is. Yeah, Bobby out here on that sugar. It's sugar in his tank. I'ma just keep it real with y'all. It's sugar in his tank. And Bobby and his own people, him and his people he ain't fucking with his people. Cause I heard allegedly, you know, Rowdy Rebel and them, they got beef with Bobby. So they ain't really fucking with Bobby right now. A lot of them feel like Bobby switched sides on them niggas. And because he not on that GDK shit, and he just on some, I'm not going to jail shit. That's understandable. I respect him on that. He's saying, yo, he don't want to go to jail. He not with none of that rap beef shit. He's staying out the madness. Much respect to him. I can't get mad with him. And a lot of these niggas need to understand, y'all gonna keep getting blackballed with all this GDK and troll shit. Because what niggas don't fail to realize is, a lot of these niggas grew up together. A lot of these niggas that's Cho and Wu K, a lot of y'all pops was street comrades, man. A lot of y'all uncles and cousins was street comrades. So y'all niggas out here shooting and doing all that, getting in shit that's old. Y'all need to stop. And it ain't even got nothing to do with y'all. Some of that shit is some Brownsville shit. Leave that to them Brownsville niggas. Y'all niggas jumping on bandwagons, and this is why y'all niggas getting in them trick bags and getting sent up. That's what's happening. You know, that's what's happening. But 50 straight business. I don't like what's going on, but I'm gonna keep it to myself, man. I ain't gonna say nothing about that situation, Southwest T shit. I felt kind of, but I understand 50. I understand why he felt the way about that Southwest T shit. But I'ma just keep it real. I mean, Come on, man. You gotta give Southwest T a pass. But I understand 50 not giving nobody a pass. If you supporting anything that's Preem affiliated, he it's on site. And I respect it, you know. He said it a long time ago, till death do us part. You still gonna be an op. So niggas say, yo, 50 being petty. Yeah, 50 petty. But the man told y'all back in the days, death do us apart. I mean, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, Mr. Warbucks. Don't do that. Yo, Mr. Warbucks, come on, bro. I don't want to say it because y'all know, I y'all know, bro. 50's a wild boy, man. 50's a wild boy, man. I'ma just say this, man. 50 is petty, and his pettiness is fucked up, man. You know? I mean, yeah. I think he gave Nas the only one he giving a pass to. Mr. Warbucks. Nas the only one he giving a pass to. He not letting nobody else get a pass. Southwest T, I mean, he doing his brother's story. So 50 feel like, yo, homie, I'm putting a bag in your nephew hand, and I'm helping your brother win by doing this TV show, and you standing next to my ops. 50 feel the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they is. They both Black Just sons. That's a fact. Black Just, that's a fact. They both Black Just. R.I.P. Black Just, man. Black Just, one of the realest that ever did it. That's a fact. Black Just, any nigga came through there, that's a real one. R.I.P. Black Just, man. But I just feel like 50 in his mind, he feel like he don't want to rub nobody wrong way. But I want to say this, man. Yo, Gene Deal. Yo, I'm going to say this. Shout out to Gene Deal. I don't got no beef with Gene Deal because I want to talk about, I saw the Christopher Williams shit. Christopher Williams is right. Shorty out of pocket. Yeah, Uncle, that's Uncle. Southwest T is Uncle. Everybody know that was Uncle. You know, but Southwest T, I'm kind of surprised he ain't testified in the case. But see, in that case, this is my thing about that whole case with Jam Master Jay, right? I felt like they should have never brought, if Jay was selling drugs, whether he was selling drugs or not, that should have never been brought in on trial because that man family it can't speak for him. And that's fucked up. But let me say this about Christopher Williams. I was watching his shit on Willie D, right? Christopher Williams says some real shit, man. And this is some real shit that I kind of respect. Jaguar Wright is a liar. Niggas need to stop listening to Jaguar Wright. She's a liar. I had a 2-hour conversation with Jaguar Wright, y'all. And at the end of the conversation, she was asking me to pay her after the conversation. We having a in-depth private, I ain't even recorded her. We just having a private conversation. This chick telling me about Common, put his dick in her mouth, all type of weird shit. How she don't like Mary, how she don't like Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? And Jaguar Wright lied on Christopher Williams. That nigga's a real nigga. Christopher Williams is a real nigga, son, from the Bronx, bro. Yeah, Tenard definitely motive was to do what he did to put that out to get him whacked. But the fucked up part about it is Tenard, you know, had something to do with Stretch murder, and then they trying to say Pac had something to do with it, and that's how they rewarded them with Death Row East. But I don't believe that shit. That was some street shit, you know. But Jaguar Wright is a liar. I'm going to just say this right now on this platform. Jaguar Wright is a liar. When she said Jay-Z got Big L murdered, no, Big L died off of a beef that happened with Big Lee, his brother, Reg, and Reg's cousin G, and it was all because of a situation with Biggie Chain, right? Biggie had got robbed. Not Biggie, but D-Rock had got robbed in Harlem, right? And one of Bad Boy security lined up D-Rock to get robbed, right? So when D-Rock, when they took the chain, they was wearing the chain. And the fucked up part about it is, right? Big L had the chain on in the tunnel. They shot Reg outside the tunnel. The beef was some power struggle shit. And when Jaguar Wright said that goofy shit, I was like, what the fuck is she talking about, my nigga? She don't know what the fuck she talking. This bitch is lying. And people sat there and believed her lies. Saying, yo, Christopher Williams is sucking some. Christopher Williams is a real nigga. From Eatonwood Projects. That nigga ran with Wolf. You heard the story. How they said, how they basically, he saved Andre Harrell's life. That's what niggas don't understand. He saved Andre Harrell's life from Gene Griffin. Him and Wolf was protecting him. So how was a nigga like that gonna let a nigga do something like that to him? People just hate Puff just to say they hate Puff. Come on, man. Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. They try to put it was like it was Pac had something to do with Stretch murder. That Pac ain't had nothing to do with that. You know, Pac ain't had nothing to do with that. Yeah, they was beefing over a block. You know, they was beefing over a block. So, like when people be saying things online, people gotta check that. And let me say this, right? People don't like son, and they need to stop that. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Welcome home, Los. Welcome home, Los. Shout out to Los, man. He doing some positive things in Baltimore, man. It might be a conversation with me and the older guards soon, man. Shout out to Los, man. Welcome home, man. But definitely Chris was running with the Valley Mob. And let me say this, right? When people talk about Bad Boy, right? Bad Boy, what a lot of people don't understand, Bad Boy had 5 owners, right? It was Puff Cousin Ock. It was Wolf, Buck, and L and Puff, right? That's the original Bad Boy, right? A lot of people like to say Clyde Davis gave Puff the money. No, Bad Boy came just like how niggas say Rockefeller came from street money. Well, Bad Boy came from street money. All right? And what people don't understand is Bad Boy Records, whether people like it or not, Puff is one of the smartest visionaries in the game. People may hate that nigga, but niggas got to give him his credit. He did a lot of shit in the game that niggas you can't change it, man. You can't change it. You know, you can't change it. And when Puff, you know, whether it come to the mixtape game with him, you know, him, SNS, and Clue, because a lot of people don't understand, it's because of SNS and Clue is the reason why Puff and Bad Boy was able to get the heat that they got. You know what I'm saying? Because them DJs right there, Puff was giving them all exclusive shit. And that launched their careers. You know, a lot of people say what they want about Dude, but Dude made niggas into stars. He made Shine into a star. He made Mason into a star. Everybody that was signed to Bad Boy became a household name, whether you like it or not. You can't take that from that nigga. You know? Like people talk about Rockefeller. Rockefeller, the biggest. I love Dame. Love Dame Dash, man. But Jay-Z ain't let them niggas become stars, man. That's why them niggas feel the way they feel right now, man. That's why you got Oskino on motherfucker Say Cheese saying what he's saying about Jay, man. He ain't making them niggas in the stars, man. That's a fact. Yeah. Yo, Mr. Warbucks, you know what's crazy? I had Benzino up here, right? And Benzino was talking about when Clue was A&Ring at RCA Records for Steve Stout. We was talking about that on the channel. A lot of niggas don't know Clue was assistant for Steve Stout at RCA. That's facts. But a lot of those niggas at Rockefeller, man, they didn't become stars like how Bad Boy. Like you see Bad Boy made more stars than Rockefeller. Everybody say, but Jay made them niggas in the millions. Jay didn't make them niggas in the millions. Yup. Stout brother, Scarecrow was his manager. Stout definitely brought Clue into the game. But Jay didn't make none of them niggas in the stars, man. That's a fact. Before he got with Rock, he was with Nas and them. He's with Nas and them. But Jay didn't make none of them niggas in the stars, man. None of them niggas. Beanie Siegel just had that star appeal. But the fucked up part about Beans, and Beans my favorite rapper, is that they didn't promote Beans right, man. Beans had his first album was supposed to come out in October of 99. And they ended up putting his album in February of 2000. Beans didn't get promoted right. Be Coming didn't get, none of Beanie Siegel albums ever got promotion. His album should have did way more. If he was signed to somewhere else, Beans would have did way more. He didn't do as well as he was supposed to do on Rockefeller. They dropped the ball with Beans. They dropped the ball with Freeway, having Freeway drop the same day as 50. P Crack should have came out. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why Kanye West and motherfucking Cameron was able to be successful on Rockefeller was because Cam and Kanye was in them streets promoting themselves, marketing themselves. Kanye spent his bag on getting his video on MTV, paying for them interviews, doing them beats, everything, because niggas, it wasn't Dame, it was really Jay and them not believing in a nigga, and the nigga had to go and show these niggas how to motherfucking do this shit and promote itself. Same thing with Cameron. Cameron had to promote himself on the mixtapes and in the streets, and that's why he went platinum. Niggas don't understand that, man. Rockefeller ain't promote them niggas. Yeah, Volume 3 ain't had that traction. Volume 3 niggas wasn't fucking with Jay when he did Volume 3. Niggas was on that DMX. DMX had the game. DMX had that shit on lock. People don't give DMX his credit. I be trying to tell these niggas on Clubhouse, yo, I be on Clubhouse arguing with Jay-Z stands, man. They be trying to tell me I'm wrong. I'm like, yo, DMX was that nigga. He brought Def Jam back. Fuck what niggas talking about, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I always say, if Beans was signed to like Bad Boy, Beans would have been like hot. If Beans was on Bad Boy during the time they was going through what they was going through and they had Sean and Black Rob and Beans was there, Beans would have been successful. Beans would have had a platinum album. Beans signed to Rockefeller, stunted that nigga growth. Beans wasn't able to level where he need to be. If he was with Rough Riders or Bad Boy, they would have marketed that nigga well. If he with G-Unit, he would have been marketed well. You know what I'm saying? Beans on Rockefeller, it didn't help that nigga. Because they ain't promote him. They was stealing them niggas' records. Jay was stealing them niggas' records. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a good manager. Jay was stealing all them niggas' records. Every record them Philly niggas, and not only just the Philly niggas, but he stole records from Cam, Kanye. He was stealing niggas' records, man. Stealing niggas' records. And that's why them niggas ain't get to reach their potential. Them niggas would have reached, and I'm going to keep it real with you, right? A lot of niggas don't know this. And this is a true story. Feel It in the Air wasn't Beanie Siegel record. Feel It in the Air was made for Black Rob's second album. That was Black Rob record. Black Rob went to jail and Heavy D gave that record to Beans. Shout out to Heavy D, R.I.P. He gave that record to Beans. And Beans did what he was supposed to do, and that's still a fucking classic. But that was originally a Black Rob record, my nigga. Niggas don't even know that. That was made for Black Rob. The unreleased record is on YouTube. Go look it up. Feel It in the Air, Black Rob. That was his record. Beans and Rockefeller should have promoted that shit. Rockefeller should have promoted that shit because that album, Be Coming, should have never sold 500,000. That should have sold 1 million copies because that was a damn good album, my nigga. One of Bean's best albums, in my opinion. Jay-Z definitely stole Young Chris flow. He definitely stole Young Chris flow. Niggas say what they want. He stole Young Chris flow. That's a fact. That's a fact, Mr. Warbucks. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it real, man. I felt like Jay-Z was blackballing Fab, man. Jay-Z blackballed Fab. In my opinion, I feel like every Brooklyn rapper, whether it was Red Cafe, Gravy, Fab, other niggas that was coming out of Brooklyn, I feel like Jay-Z made sure them niggas got blackballed. Any rapper that came out of Brooklyn that wasn't Jay-Z or Biggie got blackballed. I don't care what nobody say, my nigga. I don't care what nobody say. AZ, if AZ never went to jail before he did the Asiatic album, before the Asiatic album, the other joint he did. If AZ never went to jail around 2000, if he'd have came back out, yo, AZ was on that boy Jay-Z neck, my nigga. Niggas don't understand that, man. AZ was ill. AZ was ill, my nigga. See, niggas don't understand. Reasonable Doubt is do or die. It's do or die. If you listen to Do or Die and you listen to motherfucking Only Built for Cuban Links, that's the same exact album, my nigga. Same exact album. Same exact album. AZ came out 9-5. That nigga was talking that Willie boss nigga shit, and he really lived that shit. That's what niggas don't understand. A really lived that shit. See, Jay was talking from the perspective of The Haven, Stan Burrell, Danny Diamonds, Bush, Webb, niggas from his area, from Brooklyn, the Kendalls and the Demencios and all that. Calvin Klein and all them niggas. He rapping about them niggas' lives, right? Y'all listen to that whole album. He's rapping about them niggas' lives. But when A came out with that first album, that shit was that's the street nigga, like, I'm telling you, street nigga Bible right there, my nigga. The fucked up part about it is is that Pieces of a Man, which is a good album, but Pieces of a Man, fuck, was like Virgin Records did him dirty. That's all I'm gonna say. They did AZ dirty on that second album. Cause that second album, he's supposed to do what he did on the first album. You know? He's supposed to do what he did on the first album. And A, in my opinion, A one of the illest niggas that ever touched the microphone. A was, and I feel like, and Mr. Warbucks, you right. I feel like A, when he started doing the $500,000 flow on the second album, I was like, nah, A, cause A flow was his flow. He ain't had to do that. The flow he had on that first album was ill. I'm on the Villa, so I smoke a Reva. Come on, my nigga. In the Costa Rica, come on, my nigga. St. Thomas, cause it ain't promised. Come on, my nigga. Shit that nigga A was talking about, niggas wasn't on that type of bullshit. And that's 95. So when Jay-Z come out, he talking the same shit that AZ and Ray and them niggas talking. You know what I'm saying? He talking the same shit. No, Mr. Warbucks, you gotta look at it. He was talking this, Jay-Z was talking the same shit AZ was talking. If anybody listen to that first album, Do or Die, that and Reasonable Doubt is the same album. Same album. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Jay-Z had a wave, right? He had a wave. But I just feel, in my opinion, Jay didn't start getting a wave until DMX came. And he copied the DMX wave. Come on, bro. AZ was talking that shit. AZ was talking that shit, talking about sex on St. Thomas. Come on, bro. He said, I want a villa out in Costa Rica so I can smoke my chiba. Come on, bro. Ain't talking about Costa Rica. He talking about a villa in Costa Rica. Come on, man. Yeah, see, but that's what what Jay-Z did was he went to St. Thomas. Cool. He did. He went to St. Thomas. He was on a speedboat, sipping Cristal. You know, cause Biggs and them had a spot out there. So he brought the visuals to niggas like, oh, this nigga got the speedboat, sipping Cristal, villa in St. Thomas. But A was talking that shit. When I watched that Sugar Hill video, it's like, you see the nigga on the block, and you see the nigga living lavish in a penthouse. That's what I be trying to, like, even with Ray and Ghost. Shout out to Raekwon and Ghostface. Only Built for Cuban Links was the soundtrack. That was the album that I say, in my opinion, Reasonable Doubt took a lot from that too. The Cristal and all that. You hearing Ray and Ghost talk about Cristal and they sniffing coke in the intro. Come on, man. AZ was like, he was the new version of Cool G Rap, but he was on a boss nigga level with it. He was showing you the boss nigga life. That's what niggas don't understand. A was showing niggas the boss nigga life. You know? And that's why I say, like, people, like, when it come to hip hop, I always feel like Jay-Z just took from other niggas, man, and he didn't sprinkle that tree, man. You know, cause look, I feel like this. Jay-Z had 2001, right? He had 2001. But I can't sit here and say, like, Fabulous wasn't smoking on niggas. Oh yeah, Cool G Rap that nigga, son. Cool G Rap a real street dude. Kool G Rap a real street dude. Niggas don't even know that, man. Kool G Rap a real street nigga. You know? But like, when niggas look at Fab, it's like Fab was the second coming of Big Daddy Kane, man. Smooth for the bitches, got the club record, club records. And like, when it come to Brooklyn rappers, niggas, they blackballed them. Cause everybody gonna say Biggie and Jay-Z. And I feel like, hold on, my nigga. It was nicer niggas in Brooklyn besides Biggie and Jay-Z, nigga. You got Sean Price. You got Fab. You got Mos Def. Cafe is fire. Cafe is definitely fire. Niggas sleep on Red Cafe, my nigga. Red Cafe fire. Gravy, I'm gonna keep it real. Gravy had a little joint, like when he was on the mixtapes, Gravy went crazy. $500,000, you know? Tech and Steel, MOP, Smooth the Hustler, AZ. It's a lot of people you can say, man. But it only ends with Jay-Z and Biggie, man. Cannabis from Long Island, man. / Canada, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you see, like, this is the thing with Biggie, right? Because niggas got mad with me when I said the big pun shit. Niggas like, yo, God, you tripping. So let me just say this, right? Ready to Die is a good album. For the time period, 94, it was a great album. Biggie was coming off the street. You gotta look at Biggie's whole story, right? Biggie had just lost his man O from Ocean Hill, right? Just had lost his man. His mom's suffering from cancer, right? So the whole album, he putting on for his niggas. And he did so put on for all his niggas. He made sure got popping in the game. He made sure Don Poole got in the game. He made sure Zeke got in the game. D-Rock. He made sure all his niggas, Money L, all of them. Nut, whoever you want to name. He made sure all them niggas, Don Quan, a lot of niggas. You be like, damn, Biggie put on a lot of niggas in Brooklyn. A lot of niggas that you see doing party promotion or in the industry, Biggie made sure these niggas was put in the game, right? This is my thing with Big, the first album. If you listen to Ready to Die, it's like listening to a demo tape. It's a dope album. It's produced very well because they did that half of that album in Death Row Studios, right? So you hear the Snoop Dogg, a lot of the samples they got from Suge and them, and that basically helped out that album and gave you that East Coast G-Funk, you know, West Coast boom bap, East Coast fusion, right? Yeah, Lil C's, Trife and Larceny, Chico, he turned them niggas into rappers. Cause really, Banger's not a rapper. You know, Blake C is not a rapper. C's is not a rapper. Chico wasn't a rapper. The only one that was a rapper was Klepto, and Bristol wasn't a part of the original Junior Mafia. Bristol was signed to Jaz-O. Bristol was Jaz-O artist, and he was down with Rockefeller first. And then he got with Lil Kim and them, and he signed with them. But Bristol was Jaz-O artist. Just like the Rangers was Jaz-O artists. You know? But Klepto and Kim was the rappers. That's a fact. So, peace, Queen. How you? So Ready to Die, a lot of people don't know this. Ready to Die was the album that I would say got hot late. And I'm going to tell you why. Biggie had One More Chance and he had Juicy. That made that album go gold, right? The record that made that album go 2 times platinum was One More Chance Remix, right? If Biggie and them didn't do that One More Chance Remix, right? And they would have went with Machine Gun Funk or one of them and did a remix to that, the record would have never did what it was supposed to do. The original Ready to Die has Tupac on it. House of Pain with Stretch is on that album. It's on the original Ready to Die. You know? One More Chance made that album. That's why when Pac was saying, yo, that nigga had half New York on the album, because the album sold because of a remix. That's what Pac was talking about, which was a smart move because Puff and them could have went with any other record on the album to do a remix, but they chose One More Chance, which was the smartest move ever, and they chose the barge sample. But what people don't know is that was Big L's record that Big L had first, which was MVP, and they did what they did with that. Sadat X is definitely on the first album, and Lord Finesse is on the original. It's Pac on the original with Stretch, Lord Finesse, Sadat X. They all 4 of them is on the original Big E album. So when it comes to Me and My Bitch, they should have did the Computer Love. I ain't gonna lie, the Computer Love record should have happened. So because that right there, that Me and My Bitch, that Computer Love sample was crazy. That went crazy. Every time he went and performed that, he did it with the Computer Love sample, which was the best. And I'm going to keep it real with you. Nas was definitely supposed to be on original. I'm going to keep it real with you. Biggie album, if people listen to Ready to Die, it sound like it's 90. It sound like it was for the time. Like, it sound like it's 92-ish, 93-ish, you know? With the records that sound like it was made for 94, but the rest of it was like 92-ish, 93-ish. The only thing difference is they had the records like Juicy and Big Papa that took it over the hump, right? But I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The album that brought New York back, that motherfucking put the stamp on New York, was Illmatic by Nas. That was the album that should have did well, but because it was heavily bootlegged, shout out to DJ SNS. SNS bootlegged that whole album on his mixtape, and because SNS leaked the whole album on the mixtape, Illmatic went platinum in the streets. It went 4 times platinum in the streets, but it didn't go platinum in the industry. But Illmatic was the album. Was the album. Anybody could say what they want. Ready to Die was a great album. And I think because Big had the Bad Boy backing and they had the Bad Boy machine, and he had Puff that was telling him, yo, do Juicy, do Big Papa, do those records. I know you want to do the Premier joints. I know you want to do the Easy Mo B joints. But yo, do the Big Papa, do the Juicy. If Puff ain't tell him to do them records, like Puff told him, you're going to be a mixtape rapper. And he was right. Because him doing those records put him in that level. And don't get me wrong, Craig Mack was that nigga. Salute. Craig Mack was that nigga. But Nas, in my opinion, came in. Yeah, he Big wanted to do Machine Gun Funk. He ain't want to do none of those records. None of them commercial joints Big wanted to do. He said that out the gate. But when niggas listen to that Nas album, Illmatic, that album was the album. It was that album. Illmatic was like the precursor of Infamous when Mobb Deep came out. You know, SNS, I gotta give them a shout out because SNS was the one that basically motherfucking made that album go 4 times platinum in the streets. If it wasn't for SNS bootlegging that album, because Illmatic had other records on there, like One on One, motherfucking uh Understanding with Biz Markie, AZ, On the Real. It had a lot of records that should have been on there. You know what I'm saying? And because Illmatic got bootlegged, it didn't do as well. Life is Like a Dice Game was on that album. There was a lot of records that was supposed to be on that album that didn't make the album. So and let me say this, because I had this conversation with Pen the Chop about Biggie and Ready to Die. So when I said Capital Punishment was a better album, okay, bet, Trish. When I said Capital Punishment was a better album than Ready to Die, I'm talking about the cohesiveness of Capital Punishment by Big Pun. Because Capital Punishment gave you different type of feels. You got Dead Prez on the album. You got Busta on the album. You got Miss Jones. You got Joe. You got all these great records. You got street records. You got underground records. You got party records. You got a whole lot of records on that first album, right? On that first Pun album. And then you played Ready to Die. Ready to Die had great records on there. You know what I'm saying? But Capital Punishment just sound like a fucking movie when you listen to it. You know how shit started. Bam, 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 bam. You got that nigga Chucky on the intro of that shit. And that Beware. It's like, that album was crazy. Now, Pun's second album, in my opinion, didn't do as well. And, oh yeah, we could do another verses. Pun's second album didn't do as well as his first album. Yeah, Baby was cool. I like 100%. I like It's So Hard, which is one of my favorite records with Darnell Jones. I'm just keeping it real. But when you listen to that whole album, it was like, man, what the fuck, yo? It's like, all right, we could do it. We could do it soon. We could do it soon, Trish. We probably do it next week. I'm with it next week. When you listen to that album, it's like, it's a lot of my nigga, like, and I fuck with Big Pun, you know. I like It's So Hard. That's one of the hardest records. That's one of the hardest records on that album. And 100% was crazy too, but the rest of that shit was, it's like I can't fuck with it, you know. But when it goes to Life After Death, Life After Death is my favorite Biggie album. Out the gate, I love Life After Death. It's a fucking movie. The intro is crazy, you know? And I'm going to keep it real. If niggas listen to fucking Life After Death, that album was like, okay, now Big is officially a fucking artist now. Now this nigga's not a freestyle rapper. He not trying to say no witty shit. This nigga's an artist now. Now this nigga's the Black Albert Hitchcock. That's why I love Life After Death. I still play that album to this day. Every record, that whole album is not a skippable album. It's one of my favorites. I play that album back to back. It's in my top 10 albums. I still love that album to this day. And don't get me wrong. I still think It Was Written got it a little bit, but life after death goes crazy. Now, just like with Wu-Tang, like I like 36 Chambers, but ain't nothing like that Wu Forever. Ain't nothing like that Wu Forever. They don't got no motherfucking one of my favorite records off of Wu Forever, MGM. They don't got no MGM. They don't got no Older God. They don't got no motherfucking uh uh, uh fucking Cream. They got so much great records off that Wu Forever album. It's crazy. Now the only record I ain't like on It Was Written was the Dr. Dre shit. Nas Is Coming was trash. Firm album wasn't bad either. Nah, come on, Mr. Warbucks. Mr. Warbucks, what you saying, bro? What you saying, man? You wasn't fucking with Wu-Tang forever, man? Wasn't fucking with that MGM, son? That Scary Hours with Method Man? Come on, man. That's my shit. I ain't gonna lie. I like that album. Yeah, that the Firm album was trash because Dr. Dre made it trash. I don't fuck with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre made that album trash. Sorry, but not sorry. Dr. Dre made that album fucking trash. Niggas be giving Dr. Dre too much credit, and I be trying to tell niggas, Dr. Dre killed that album. Yeah, MGM, that's my shit. Older Gods, yeah, man. My other shit, Heaters, nigga. Heaters. That's my shit too. Heaters, that's my shit. This is M Top History. What he said? He said this is MC Wizardry, Killer Bee Invasion, Man of Respect on the Brandon of the Asian. My nigga Inspector Deck went crazy on there, man. He went crazy on that album, my nigga. He went crazy on that album. That I ain't gonna lie, man. Whack 100 out of pocket. I just heard some shit. Whack 100 try to diss ODB, talking about ODB garbage. Like, ODB was a vibe, my nigga. Fuck what niggas talking about. ODB wasn't supposed to be the most lyrical. He was a vibe. That's what made ODB ODB. But fact of the matter is, that Firm album, that nigga, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Dr. Dre did not produce on that Firm album. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit was done by, and I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of that was done by ghost producers like Mailman, The Glove. That's who did all that phone tap, that Firm fiasco. None of that shit was done by fucking Dr. Dre, man. You know? And the problem with that album is they should have just had track masters on that album. Strictly Tone and Poke. They should have never did it with Dre. You know what I'm saying? Even though Phone Tap is hard beat, but that Dre didn't produce that. You know what I'm saying? But that's hard record. That's a hard record. I'm not gonna sit here in front. That's one of my favorites. You know, that's one of my favorites. But that album right there should have did better if they just would have not added Dre to the equation. But they thought that nigga was gonna save it and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chris Glove. Yeah, he did Phone Tap. Shout out to Chris. And yo, Dre don't give none of them niggas. He don't give Mailman, Chris the Glove, Buddha, who did California Love. He don't give Daz, Sam Snead, none of them niggas credit. Cause all that Dr. Dre shit was done by other niggas. A lot of that Rakim shit wasn't done by motherfucking Rakim. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, Mr. Warbucks. That's a fact. Like, a lot of that Rakim shit was done by High Tech, Scott Storch. You know what I'm saying? That's in Focus. That's who did all that shit there. Yeah, he got the clubs. He got the clubs. I fucked with Cash Cobain. Yeah, he did. Yo, Mailman, yo, Mr. Warbucks. I told somebody this on Clubhouse. I said, Mailman did a lot of Dr. Dre beats, and niggas keep thinking that's Dr. Dre that did all of that shit. Quick, Mailman, um, Scott Storch, High Tech did all of that 50 Cent shit. All of that 50 Cent shit. 50 Cent whole album was Rakim album. That's a fact. Get Rich or Die Trying was Rakim album. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre didn't do no production on none of them albums. And niggas be putting this nigga in the greatest producer list. But Marley, but look, but Mr. Warbucks, Marley really do beats though. That's the thing. Marley really do the shit. Dre just do the engineering, and he might do a little bit of piano, but the rest of it is just engineering. Dr. Dre ain't producing no beats. That nigga ain't sitting in that studio working on them beats. Like I said, Mailman did all of them fucking 2001. Him and Lord Finesse did 2001. Lord Finesse gave him the Message record, which was his record. Rel was his artist. That's why Rel is on that record. Gina Thompson is on the original The Message. Because Gina Thompson, before Mary got put on there, it was Gina Thompson and Rel and Lord Finesse. That was his record. He gave Dre that record because his relationship with Mailman and Lord Finesse got a check off of that, but that still was motherfucking Lord Finesse record. And that was Lord Finesse artist. Nah. Marley do get credit as an engineer, but Marley do know how to produce. The thing with Dr. Dre is, and it's the beef that Tupac had with Dr. Dre, the nigga don't do beats. His whole career, he ain't never produced a beat. Yeah, Mary on the last record, Mr. Warbucks, she on the Message joint with Rel. Rel and him. That's the one that Royce the 5'9", he wrote that record for Dr. Dre. But that was a record that was gifted to him. Oh, I'm about to get on Rumble, Trish. I'm about to get on Rumble. I haven't started my account, but my shit is Bulletz Gotti on there. It's Bulletz Gotti. I think it is. I gotta look. But yeah, Mary on the last record on there. But that was a record that was Lord Finesse joint. That Lord Finesse gate. But all that shit on that whole album, like I said, if it wasn't he didn't sign the White Boy, Dr. Dre was finished. The White Boy saved him, and him having them great producers, them unheard producers that he had, like Mailman, Scott Storch. He getting them young producers, and they working on his beats, and he ain't doing nothing. But just saying it's Dr. Dre on the beat. Dr. Dre ain't, come on, man. Dr. Dre don't work on no beats, man. And it's sad, man. Everybody be thinking that they get a beat, it's a Dr. Dre beat. And it's really not, man. Blow your mind. Like, come on, man. Nah, he ain't want Eminem. I know he ain't want Eminem, Mr. Warbucks, but he had to take Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Because Eminem was the great white hope. You know what I'm saying? He was the great white hope. And he signed the great white hope. And that's what made him the biggest. Like, a lot of shit people be thinking Dr. Dre be co-signing. It be Jimmy Iovine, man. You know what I'm saying? The great white hope gave Dre a second coming, you know, after Snoop. He had a new protege, and it is what it is. Yeah, Dr. Dre ain't working no more because he don't got the producers. He don't got the high techs. He don't got the Scott Storches. You know what I'm saying? He don't got Focus over there. He don't got Mailman, Buddha, Sam Snead, Daz Dillinger, Warren G. He don't got none of them dudes over there no more. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up part is, when he do get back to working, notice he got Alchemist doing a lot of his shit. Just Blaze. You know what I'm saying? Or he going back getting high tech. Or he getting Bink, the humble monster. He getting producers like that to do their work. Do his work because Dre don't have them dudes no more. And we been know that. You know? That's why I can never put him in a conversation with a Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley is a real fucking producer. People talk what they want, but Teddy Riley is the GOAT of production. And every last one of these niggas is Teddy Riley babies. Everybody is Teddy Riley babies, man. Devontae, Kyle West, Albie Shore, Devontae Swing, Bink, Ty Fife, Timberland, the Neptunes, the Hitmen, Trackmasters. All of them niggas is Teddy Riley babies. You know what I'm saying? That's why they had Dre to kill New Jack Swing. Cause what niggas don't understand is New Jack Swing, and I'ma say this right now. Gangsta rap killed New Jack Swing because everybody was following the Teddy Riley formula. Teddy Riley formula was the same formula that Brucey B, Kid Capri, Ron G all was using. That hip-hop mixed with R&B feel. Bad Boy did it. Uptown Records did it. Uptown Records was basically Teddy Riley record label. The fucked up part is Andre Rell did my man Teddy Riley dirty. Because that was him and Gusto's label, and that was supposed to be Rooftop Records, was supposed to be Uptown Records. But Teddy Riley was the youngest in charge production-wise. Say what you want about Teddy Riley. The youngest in charge as a producer. Very versatile. You know? A lot of people don't give the Bomb Squad they credit for G-Funk. Because the Bomb Squad, Eric Sermon, Larry Smith, Professor X and them, a lot of them dudes was doing that G-Funk sound in the East Coast before it was Dr. Dre, my nigga. But Dr. Dre and them, they killed that. They killed that formula. They killed that formula, and the West Coast took over. You know what I'm saying? They took over, and then, you know, and don't get me wrong, I love West Coast hip hop. But I'm gonna keep it all the way real. The biggest motherfuckers to come out of West Coast hip hop was MC Hammer and Tupac Shakur. We gonna let that, we gonna motherfucking put that there, cause Pac did numbers and MC Hammer did crazy numbers. Pac sold more records than Snoop. Hands down. He sold more numbers and more units than Snoop Dogg. And that's why a lot of them West Coast rappers like Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, they all jealous of Tupac because this nigga was a New York nigga and he was outselling them and he was teaching them niggas how to dress and how to make hits. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. This is a dude coming off of his biggest album, Me Against the World from prison, and then coming out the dude, All Eyes on Me. He went crazy. Let's keep it real. All Eyes on Me. Snoop had 92. He had 94. When Pac did a Me Against the World, that trajectory changed. That's why I say with Ice Cube, that's why Ice Cube is still salty. Every time I hear Ice Cube, like, nigga, you is salty, my nigga. Ice Cube had a wave, but Ice Cube had to link up with the Bomb Squad. Niggas don't talk about the story when Ice Cube and NWA got booed. Niggas don't talk about when NWA, when Mob Style jumped on the stage and B.O. and the motherfuckers jumped on the stage and saved NWA. Niggas don't talk about that. Ice Cube, let's keep it real, was done after 93. Ice Cube was done after 93. Ice-T was done after 92. That's why them niggas is better. Every time I listen to Ice-T and Ice Cube, nigga, y'all better, man. Y'all better. Pac came, was a New York nigga, and Ice-T, you ain't even a LA nigga. You was a Jersey nigga. That's what I don't get with him. Nigga, you from Newark, nigga. Cut it the fuck out with that LA shit. You know? Yo, Mr. Warbucks, they think I'll be capping when I say B.O. protected Dre and Eazy-E from Gay Salute and Pretty Tone at the Apollo. They think I'll be capping. The niggas, that's a fact. Ice-T be talking this LA shit. Nigga, you from Newark, New Jersey, nigga. You went to LA when you was 13. Stop it. Stop it, Ice-T. And Ice-T was a whack-ass rapper. Stop it. You wasn't, nobody look at you as a top 5, top 10 rapper, nigga. You was a great actor, but you a horrible rapper. And we all know Ice-T is one of the wackest rappers that ever touched the mic. I'm sorry, but not sorry. He's a whack-ass rapper. Ain't nobody look at Ice-T as the greatest rapper of all time. All that talking about that 6 in the morning, nigga, you stole Schoolie D shit. Stop it. Stop it. That's why I like when them LA niggas, when I hear these LA rappers talk, it's like, come on, man, shut up with that bullshit, man. That's a fact. Yo, them niggas, Mr. Warbucks, them NWA was scared, my nigga. NWA was scared. You know what I'm saying? And like when niggas talk about gangster rap, I always tell people, Melly Mel and them niggas was talking that gangster shit before it was an NWA. But the thing about NWA is, NWA was talking about gangbanging shit. Let's listen to their second album, right? That's why when Q be talking that, yo, no Vaseline was the shit. Let's keep it real. No Vaseline, this is the thing I don't understand. It's not better than Hit 'Em Up. I don't care what Ice Cube talking about. Nigga, you diss 4 non-rapping motherfuckers. Jerry Heller is not a rapper. Dr. Dre is not a rapper. Yeah, the second album was fire. Dr. Dre is not a rapper. Motherfucking Eazy-E is not a rapper. Yella is not a rapper. Ran is the only rapper. Dog, No Vaseline is not better than Hit 'Em Up. Cause Hit 'Em Up, that nigga was dissing all the top rappers. Mobb Deep. Let's keep it real. Big. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z on the original. If you ever heard the original, he dissing Jay-Z. He dissing everybody. This nigga talking about no Vaseline. Nigga, no Vaseline, nigga. You was dissing non-rapping niggas, man. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. Common bodied Ice Cube, my nigga. You let the conscious nigga body you. And then after that, that nigga was doing records like, we be coming, yay, yay, we be coming. Like, come on, stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You had motherfucking niggas dissing you and all that. Like, come on, bro. Ice Cube was done after 93. Ice Cube was done, bro. Like, Ice Cube want to relive this whole, like, and I don't got no issue with Ice Cube. I respect his talking points. But Ice Cube, nigga, you're finished. Like, you fuck what niggas talk about, bro. Ice Cube is finished. Ice Cube, no, like, yo, dog, you not a great rapper, bro. You not that nigga. Yeah, you did your thing. Yeah, you was that man. But like, come on, bro. Ice Cube need to stop with that bullshit. Nobody remembers no Vaseline. Nobody remember no Vaseline. All that we be clubbing shit. Like, come on, bro. Niggas remember that shit. We be clubbing. We be clubbing. What's the other shit he did? What's the other one he did? The other whack ass record. The one where he had when they was in the desert, like Puffy and Mace. That was another trash ass record. Come on, bro. Nigga talking about bow down. Come on, nigga. Nigga went from fake ass Chuck D to motherfucking back to the gangster rapper. All that Players Club shit. All that. And I'm not gonna lie, that West Side Connection shit, bro. Come on, bro. He was out of place with that. Yeah, that was We Be Clubbing. Yeah, the We Be Clubbing shit. We Be Clubbing, he did the remix with DMX, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Nigga was trash. Nigga was trash after that, man. That's why Pac went at that nigga. He said, yo, my nigga, you talking about bow down. Nigga, where was that at 5 years ago? You take the khakis on, now you tell them niggas to bow down. Come on, bro. That's why I respect, like, Pac was on his shit, and he said what it was. He said, yo, my nigga, you trying to copy what we got going on over here, and my nigga, that's not it, bro. All that we be clubbing shit and all that, come on, bro. Just like with Dr. Dre, that shit that he did when he left Death Row. Been there, done that. Y'all niggas got guns, nigga, we got straps. That shit was trash. That's the shit he had Michael Jai White wife in that video. That shit was trash. You know? That shit was trash. You know? That been there, done that shit. That shit been there, done that. Niggas got guns, nigga, we got straps. That shit was trash. That shit was fucking garbage. That Aftermath album was fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? He had to do Chronic. He had to redo the whole shit over again and did the Chronic 2001. Because he knew that shit was garbage. Yeah, the shit with KRS-One and Nas was trash. That shit was trash. That was super trash. RBX is on that shit. That shit was super trash. Clark Kent kind of fucked up for saying that about RBX, man. RBX ain't trash, man. I don't. Chronic wasn't garbage. Like, Chronic is a classic. People say what they want, but the Chronic was a classic. I give. That's one thing I give about. I give Dre and I give Snoop. The Chronic was a classic. You know what I'm saying? Just like Doggy Style was a Chronic. You know what I'm saying? But that fucking Aftermath shit was garbage. Be real is that shit was trash, man. Then he had the record with LL. What's the shit? Zoom a zoom, zoom zoom zoom, zoom a zoom, zoom zoom zoom. What's that shit? Yeah. That zoom zoom shit. That zoom zoom zoom, zoom zoom. That nigga LL said, "What you want to do?" Yeah, that was my shit. I ain't gonna lie. That Zoom record. That was a catchy record. I can't front. That's Mailman again. That's who did that beat. Dre tried to take the credit. That was a hard record. That with LL, I ain't gonna lie. LL went crazy on there. LL went crazy on that Zoom record. I ain't gonna lie. That's the reason why niggas fuck with that, because LL went crazy on there. LL went bonkers. I'm kind of mad LL didn't take that explosive record. He bugging. How you pass on explosive, my nigga? That's a hard ass beat. That's a hard ass beat. I ain't gonna lie. That explosive is crazy. LL bugging. LL was bugging not to take that. That's official. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that new LL is fire. I like that new LL with Q-Tip. That's fire. Q-Tip back on his production shit. Shout out to Q-Tip. I heard Nas is on that album. Shout out to Nas. And Rick Ross. Yeah. Cause LL did have Who Shot You. That's crazy. Yo, when I had Keith Murray and me, we was talking about that. And he said, yo, LL and him and Big was all in the studio. And LL just left. And that beat is fire, that Who Shot You. You know? But I kind of understand why Pac. And this the thing, right? I'm gonna keep it real, man. Yeah, Nas been killing it. Nas been killing it. This the thing I want to say about the East and West shit. Cause y'all know it's about to be 30 years, Quad Studio, that whole shit, you know. Yeah, cause Biggie was dissing L on Who Shot You. So y'all know in November, the 30-year anniversary of the Quad Studio Pac shooting. This is my thing about everything that happened, man. A lot of niggas, when they talk about Quad Studio and they talk about that situation, a lot of niggas don't tell a story right. Like, after he left, people say, yo, Pac just left Ron G and just went straight to Quad. A lot of people don't know Pac went to motherfucking Pac went to motherfucking Shaka Zulu weed spot. And then from Shaka Zulu weed spot, he went to motherfucking Quad. But niggas ain't gonna tell the full story or the truth about Quad Studios. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because you know when I be chopping it up, a lot of people don't understand the whole industry. Like Pac said, the whole industry was in that studio. And when that nigga came home, Mr. Warbucks, you could testify to this. When Pac came home, Pac wasn't gonna get into no beefing. Pac wasn't gonna get into none of that beef. He was gonna straight do his music. When Snoop shit, and I'm gonna keep it real, when Snoop shit got shot up, that's what made that nigga go and start dissing. That's what made them niggas start dissing. When the I really believe that if that trailer didn't get shot up at Snoop video shoot, that nigga would have just do what he was doing with All Eyes on Me. That fucking 7 Day Theory album came out because the nigga Pac was riding for that nigga Snoop, and then the Snoop did that snake shit. That's why I don't fuck with Snoop, cause Snoop be on that flip floppy snake shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't say shout out to Death Row East though, Mr. Warbucks, cause I gotta say shout out to Chaz, Big D, Preem, Rome from Brooklyn, and them, because they was Eric B and all them was telling Pac, yo, listen, chill with all that. They was telling Pac, yo, chill with that. Chill with this is certain dudes. Don't diss the whole New York. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They was that Preem, Chaz, and a lot of people don't know this. Yo, Mr. Warbuck, a lot of people don't know this. That Preem, Big D, Chaz, and Eric B, before Pac passed, they was gonna have a sit down with Big and Puff and Suge and Pac, and that shit would have been squashed. They told him that. That shit would have been squashed. But you know what happened in Vegas happened. Sad situation. But it was some bigger plays that was gonna be put involved in that. A lot of people don't know that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like with that Pac, like you always say, Mr. Warbucks, Pac had the whole New York City riding with him, man. It's just Quad fucked him up, man. That Quad Studio shit fucked his head up, man. Cause he like, damn, niggas do me like that. And I kind of understand why he felt the way he felt, man. Because if you get shot and pistol whipped and robbed like that, you gonna feel a type of way. But a lot of people don't give a lot of dudes they credit that was riding for him that night. Like Nichols. People need to start giving Nichols and Zayd they credit because Nichols was the one that was chasing them niggas. You know? Yeah, he ain't know. Pac ain't know that. And that's why a lot of people like snooping them like the egg the shit on. But that's why when the shit happened at the VMAs with Nas and Pac squashing that shit, that was dope. It's just fucked up. The nigga Pac was like, he thought everybody was coming at him. Pac thought everybody was coming at him. And the nigga Nichols was riding for that nigga Pac. He rode for that. That nigga chased them niggas down. But he got hit. And that would slow them down. But he chased them niggas. He was chasing them niggas down. You know? And a lot of people don't know that it was a sit down that happened at the Q Club. Because E Moneybags, Big Nose Troy, Preem, and Nichols was getting ready to go to war for this nigga Pac, man. A lot of niggas was, people don't understand. Niggas was going to war, man. They was about to go to war, man, at that Q Club, man. They don't know, man. I'm telling you, Big Nose Troy, Preem, and Nichols and all them, man. They was going to go. It was going to be a bloodshed, man. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be a bloodshed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like those are some. That's why I'm gonna do my documentary, The Streets of New York, man. We're gonna talk about these things, man. You know, because a lot of street players is connected to that Quad Studio shit, man. A lot of New York Giants, man, was connected to that, man. And that situation, man, should have never happened, man. Yeah. They was on some thing, man. Hey yo, Mr. Warbucks, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, yo, niggas don't be talking about um Jack partner Tony, son. Why niggas don't talk about Tony, my nigga? You know the Tony I'm talking about. Tony that had the that was fucking with David Hyatt. That was had the Colombian chick, man. The dude they said Pistol Pete and them had murdered, man. They don't talk about Tony, man. Cause Tony was the one that owned the barbershop with Jack and Manhattan proper. They don't talk about homie. That was a one of them dudes that was also, you know, was around Pac and them around them times. R.I.P. David Hyatt, man. Legend. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about David Hyatt, man. How can I be damn? Peter Thomas wouldn't be Peter Thomas without that David Hyatt, man. Real talk, man. Man, put that man on right there, man. I'm some legends right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Belly's a classic because Belly and Paid in Full is classics. Yeah. They don't talk about son, man, cause they always talk, cause I was reading Pete book, but I had heard stories, man, that Pete and Jack, man. But Jack, something about Haitian Jack, man. This is what I can respect about Jack. Jack was a nigga, son, that he a smooth gangster nigga. I could give him that, man. He's smooth, violent gangster nigga. And the crazy part is, right? Yo, he was going to war with niggas like Ken Do, son. Yo, Wayne Champagne. Yeah, they don't talk about Wayne Champagne. He was going to war with niggas like Ken Do, and him and Ken Do had the same baby mother. That's crazy. They both had a baby by Sandra Rucker. That's crazy. I was watching Ken Do daughter talking about that. And he was going to war with that nigga. Yo, Peter Shoe said Jack, he trying to say Jack told on him. Mr. World Bucks. Can't do baby moms, the one that just came home from the feds. Jack and that's Jack. Jack had a daughter by her. I ain't even know that. Until Shorty was being interviewed by the cop. Mr. Warbucks, the one that arrested Preem. The nigga, what's the nigga name? Bill Courtney? Yeah. He was interviewing Ken Do's daughter, and she said that Haitian Jack was her sister's father. But the daughter had died or some shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's I didn't know that I ain't know him and Jack shared the same baby mother, nigga. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know? Yeah, but Pete been going at Peter Shoe, he was going at Jack, man. He said Jack lined him up with Madonna and put the feds on him. That's what he said. He said they lined him up. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Jack, man, was a wild boy, man. Yeah, can't do a Crown Heights nigga. He from Albany. He grew him and Lou Hobbs and Demencio, they all grew up together. They all from Albany. A lot of niggas don't know. Strap and another girl and IRT that both was shot in Albany Projects. Bo King Wilbon Strap, that was in Albany Projects. You know? That nigga pissed. Hey, yo, Mr. Warbucks, man. Like, yo, I was on Instagram, they was talking about Jack and Pistol Pete having smoke. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Jack and Pistol, man. But they was talking about Pistol and Jack in the book. They was talking about Jack, because I was reading Pistol book. Jack is all up in Pistol Pete books, huh? All up in Pistol. I thought that was in Albany though. Mr. Warbucks, I thought Strap was in Albany. That ain't in Albany? I thought they shot Strapped in Albany. I thought the part where he was climbing from the building, that was from Albany. Yeah. That shit crazy. I thought Strap was shot in Albany, man. Oh, that was in Bushwick. Oh, damn. I gotta watch Strap again, son. I ain't know that was in Bushwick. I thought that shit was in Albany, man. I thought that was in Albany Peas, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching Glaze. Glaze did a video. Oh, that's what I was getting ready to talk about. So when I was watching the interview with the cop, yo, the cop was putting Wonderful on blast. Can Do Man's Wonderful. Yo, Mr. Warbucks, he's putting him on blast on the interview, saying, yo, the nigga got a Napoleon complex. He's a short man. I'm like, yo, this cop know about everybody. He know about Preem. He know about Ken Do. He know about everybody, man. He was putting Wonderful on blast, my nigga. I'm like, damn, bro. Yeah, baby, Wonderful, son. He's putting him on blast, my nigga. He said, yo, that nigga got a temper. He said, yo, that nigga shot up a nightclub and shot himself. Shot the nigga, and I was like, damn, son, that nigga put the nigga on blast, man. That nigga doing big things with the business thing, man. He doing big things, man. Them niggas is doing, that nigga Wonderful, and them niggas doing big things, man. They doing big things, man. Shout, and especially like another dude, another Brooklyn Don, man. That nigga Webb, man. They need to do a documentary on that nigga Webb, man, cause Webb ran the whole Brooklyn, man. They don't know that, Mr. Warbucks. Webb ran the whole Brooklyn, man. They don't talk about Webb, man. All these niggas work for Webb, man. Ken Do, Demencio, Webb from Bushwick. I used to be with Bush. All them niggas, the Danny Diamonds, they always down with Webb, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas Webb and Bush, man. Them niggas was fucking with Waterhead Bo, my nigga. They fucking with Waterhead Bo. That was a big nigga in the game, man. And he's still a big nigga, even with the business shit. But he was an even bigger nigga. OT though. Yeah. It's like, be surprised, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas, man, they got stories, man. You know. DC had a lot of players, man. A lot of niggas couldn't survive in DC, man. You heard what Post said, man. You had to have a strong team. You had to have DC niggas with you. Yo, I heard that, man. I heard like Post spitting and Poe face in the DC jail, right? When he got locked up, before he snitched, right? They was mad that he killed. But yo, I heard, hey, if correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Warbucks. I heard that it was Kevin Childs and Webb that squashed, or was it Webb or Phil? I heard it was one of them niggas that squashed that shit with Demencio and Al Poe, but that nigga Poe wasn't having it, bro. That nigga Poe wasn't having it, bro. They said when he went to the park and he saw the nigga, he dapped him up. But I heard like when they was in New York, they was at the Bentleys. They squashed it, Kevin Childs, and I think it was supposed to be Webb or Phil, one of them dudes, and they squashed that shit, and they thought it was squashed. It was Phil. Phil, I think Phil from the style. Phil Caldwell, yeah, Caldwell, Phil Caldwell. That's why I heard that they said squash that. That's the same Phil that introduced that was down there in DC that Jimmy Hinchman be talking about. Man, that's the one they said squashed it with or supposedly they said him on what it was one of them they said that squashed it with Poe and Demencio. And then they went to when they went to DC, that nigga Poe did what he did, man. He was like, fuck that. Yeah, yeah. Phil used to be with Rome. Hey yo, Mr. Warbuck. Why they don't talk about Rome, man? Rome Rome part of death. A lot of niggas don't know Rome was a part of Death Row East, man. Rome was a part of Death Row East, man. They don't talk about that, man. Yeah, I heard Lou Hobbs and Poe was cool. I heard Lou Hobbs and Poe was cool. You know, I heard Lou Hobbs and Poe was more cool than Demisio and Poe. I heard they been had squads, they shit. That's why the nigga said let the nigga live to tell a story. But yo, Mr. Warbucks, they still say that like they believe that Lou backdoored Demisio and allowed them niggas to murder him out there in DC. That's the way they the way they said it, but you know, it is what it is, man. You don't know what happened, man. But that's the way how them niggas said it, man. Yeah, he was cool with a lot of Poe said it. He was cool with Jesus. He said it. He was cool with Jesus. He was cool with, Lou Hobbs and them. And you know, them niggas, but he wasn't really cool with him and D. They wasn't too cool because D was fucking his wife. And I think Mike Tyson was gonna fuck his wife, man. Mike Tyson was fucking everybody's wife, man. Mike Tyson fucked Combat Jack wife, nigga. Come on, bro. She tried to act like she ain't fucked Tyson. Get the fuck out of here. Mike was fucking everybody's wife, but Poe was a goal for that. Poe said, yo, we about to kill Mike Tyson, nigga. That nigga Poe stupid. Yeah, the Mission Poe was the same type of nigga. They was wild niggas. They was the same type of wild niggas. You know? Yeah, Rome was a big nigga, man. Big nigga in the game, man. You know? But he was one of them niggas that was a part of Death Row East. A lot of people don't know that, man. Him, Big D, Preem, Chaz, Peter Shoe, that was Death Row East. You know? Yeah. Yeah, he was going to touch. Hey, yo, Mr. Warbucks, he said he would have had them problems that he was dealing with. Poe was getting ready to touch that nigga. He thought Demisio was in the car, but it was somebody else in the car with him. That's what he said. Mike ran with some official niggas, man. Mike still got official niggas around him, man. Like him and O still cool. Craig Boogie and you know, he holding Lou down. Mike is loyal to his niggas. That's one thing I respect about Mike Tyson, man. He loyal to his niggas, man. His niggas is his niggas, man. That nigga was getting ready to go to war with World, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, Shook was doing them niggas dirty, Mr. Warbucks. Suge was doing them niggas dirty. Suge was shaking down Andre Harrell. Russell ran and left Andre Harrell, bro. Suge, Big D, and them niggas was Eric B. They was trying to get old boy. Chris Lighty saved old boy from Eric B and them, man. Suge wasn't playing with them niggas, man. Yeah, he still go see Scooter. Scooter, he got love for Scooter. But one thing about Mike Tyson, man, that nigga was gonna ride out for Hamo, man. That nigga was gonna ride out for Hamo, man. Mike was gonna ride, man. That nigga was getting ready to drop a bag on World. That's crazy, man. World was gonna drop a bag on Mike. That's how you know that. That's how you know that shit was real. Nigga, World was like, fuck that, nigga. And both of them niggas is Muslim. He like, fuck that nigga Muslim. I'ma drop a bag on him. And he dropped the bag on Mike. He dropped the bag and Mike dropped the bag. World was one of them niggas, man. World was official nigga, man. World of wild boy. I seen World. One time I seen World, and he had he was in the Range Rover truck that Kim bought him, and that nigga pulled up, and niggas respect him. It was a dice game out there. Them niggas respected World, man. World had bad style like an iron fist. Like that nigga was Fidel Castro out there. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas killed Wise. It was yellow tape for them guys. Everybody was getting smoked. Them niggas was like, them niggas will hit anything for World. But they told that nigga, nah, we can't kill Tyson, man. He Muslim like us, my nigga. We can't kill Mike, man. Niggas, World was like, fuck that, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. We gonna hit. That nigga World was crazy. That nigga was like, fuck that, nigga. World was a crazy nigga, man. But it's a sad situation because none of the niggas that died had anything to do with his brother's death. It was just the affiliation. His brother died because of a nigga named Nino. The Nino that Sean used to run with, that Mark Curry was talking about in my interview. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had the Sex Money Murder set. In LG, he had all them niggas banging Sex Money Murder. He had all them niggas banging Sex Money Murder in fucking LG. That nigga World a different type of nigga. He had Kim banging Sex Money Murder. Facts. That nigga put Sex Money Murder. He like, yo, fuck, nigga was some bully shit. Nigga had his whole hood repping Sex Money Murder, man. Nigga was on some crazy shit, man. World a different type of nigga, man. World was a different type of nigga. That nigga was a crazy nigga, man. But that shit ain't had nothing to do with that. The sad part is that nigga Wise told that nigga Nino, you can't hustle in the projects, man. And when he told that nigga that, yo, that nigga had that nigga nut nephew, and rest is history, my nigga. They ain't had nothing to do with that nigga death. That was the nigga, and they ain't even kill a nigga Nino. That's the nigga that had the nigga whack. Mel Murder. He hid that nigga nut nephew in his house. That's why the nigga eBay shot him. Cause, you know, he hid the nigga, and basically, you know, them niggas just violation. They was gonna kill Jim Jones, my nigga. They had 2 Range Rovers. They boxed that nigga in. They boxed a nigga Jim Jones in, man. They was about to smoke that nigga Jim Jones, man. That's why, yo, that nigga Jim Jones, I don't know what the fuck be on that nigga Jim Jones side, my nigga, but he had 2 of the wildest killers that was gonna hit him, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Rod Diggs and World on your head, nigga. Yeah, you definitely had the ancestors watching you, son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they definitely. Sean used to run with the nigga Nino. That's the crazy thing. Sean shouted the nigga Nino out. The same nigga that had Nut Nephew smoke Wise. You know what I'm saying? He told that nigga, yo, you can't hustle in the projects, my nigga. Nigga Wise told that nigga that, man. That nigga had that nigga going and crash out for him, man. World got that news. World came home. It was up. It was up and it was stuck. That's why people think the nigga Puerto Rican Mikey lined up Peanut at Club, what was it, Club Envy? Yeah, he used to be with Nino. Sean used to be with Nino, Mr. Wahlberg. That's why he used to be with Nut all the time. He used to be with Nino. Nino was Sean Mans. Nino used to fuck with Bad Boy because he used to be with fucking with them Junior Mafia niggas. Mark Curry. I was talking with Mark Curry, was talking about Nino. Cause when Sean got in his accident, motherfucking he had got the Benz and shit, and he was following behind the nigga Nino and shit. Mikey robbed Nut after the car crash. Yeah. Yeah, Mark Curry is a bozo, man. Mark Curry's a fucking bozo. Yo, this the thing with Mark Curry I don't respect. Mark Curry is a real, is a street nigga, right? You got in a Bad Boy on some street shit. Cause you was D-Mac and your mans and was cool with Puff. You got through Heavy D first, through D-Mac, and then D-Mac took you to Puff. Nigga, you is out here struggling. You like Roger Bonds. I don't respect. See, I can fuck with Gene. Cause Gene, I understand Gene, his whole thing. Gene is like, yo, listen, man. I ain't fuck with Puff since '09. Me and Puff ain't been on speaker terms. But Mark Curry was around Puff in recent timing. Like, we talking about Mark Curry was defending Puff when Black Rob passed, right? And not only Mark Curry was doing that, just like Roger Bonds, he was with Puff recently. These niggas is throwing Puff under the bus. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, why y'all niggas throwing Puff? And all y'all niggas was family. All these niggas was family. Gene, all of them, they was all family. I understand Gene mad because Wolf was his mans, and Wolf died, and he feel a way about that. D. Ferg was his mans, and he feel a way about D. Ferg. I get that. You feel a way about the Biggie shit. I get that. But Mark Curry, what is your beef with Puff? Like, Roger Bonds, what is your beef with Puff? Bonds, Puff put you in position to be the head of Ciroc. You out here, you throwing Puff under the bus. Damn, dog. Like, damn. Niggas, I don't understand it, yo. And then Mark, this thing with Mark Curry, what I don't understand and I don't respect about Mark Curry, like, nigga, you upset because your album never came out. You don't see Loon upset. Sean and Puff, they done squash their differences, but Sean, a politician, he had to back away. Corey, he backing away because Corey dealing with the shit, the global shit. And that's understandable. But Mark Curry, nigga, that was your man. That was your man's. That's not Puff fault your album ain't come out, nigga. You came in on some street shit. That's why I don't understand niggas, man. I don't understand niggas. I don't understand. Just like I don't understand, yo, Mr. Warbucks, I don't understand Shorty that want to talk about Puff shot her in her face. She know that Puff didn't shoot her in her face. She know that. Yeah, Corey did like 20 joints. He gotta, like you said, he gotta stay away. You know what I'm saying? But this the thing. She know Puff ain't shoot her in her face. A lot of people talk about that infamous night. Yeah, in the top, yeah, Shorty that was with Sean at Club New York. She know Puff ain't shoot her in her face. But you gonna sit there and say, oh, Puff shot me. You was the one that pointed Sean out. You testified on Sean. And not only that you testified, but you took the lawsuit money. You know? Now, that's a fact. What people don't understand is Sean cuffed the gun. That's how he got snatched up. Niggas had, allegedly, niggas had 3 hammers on them. They was defending themselves. Scar wasn't no nigga to be playing with. Niggas don't forgot. Scar had Foxy mama and Foxy tied up in that motherfucking crib, nigga. That nigga Scar wasn't no play nigga, bro. Foxy was scared of that nigga. Wasn't no play nigga. So when Sean said, yo, niggas had to do what they had to do, they had to do what they had to do. You know? But Sean had a lot of issues with Junior Mafia. That's a fact. She was scared of that nigga Scar, man. Scooter had to get that nigga from away from her, man. You know? Foxy was afraid of that nigga, man. You know? Foxy done went through a lot of crazy shit in her life, man. You know what I'm saying? She went through a lot of crazy shit in her life. You know? Yeah, he hit Scar mans. What's the nigga? The nigga Julius Jones. He hit his mans. His mans, Julius Jones got shot in the shoulder. They ain't his Scar. You know? But Sean, I ain't gonna take nothing away from Sean. Sean was a wild boy. Sean was a wild boy. Sean was out here. He was getting in the shootouts with Junior Mafia. You know, him and D-Rock, C Gutter and them, Money L. Them niggas had real beef with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? They had real beef with that nigga. That nigga Sean was you know, he he felt some type of way. And then when that record, cause a lot of people don't know Sean wrote that Bang Bang verse for Foxy. You know? You know what I'm saying? Sean wrote that Bang Bang verse for Foxy. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas felt the type of way. You know, them niggas, Junior Mafia niggas felt the type of way, man. But Foxy, man, Foxy did it to herself, man. Inga blackballed herself out the game. You know what I'm saying? That's why when she talk about Kim, she talk about this one, look, you made a lot of enemies in the industry. She dissed everybody. Jay, you know, even though Jay was her nigga, she's with a bunch of niggas in the game. But like I said, man, Foxy played herself. She ain't play her position right. She ain't played her position right. You know? Kim is a real... See, Foxy's not a street chick. You know? Kim is a real street chick. She a little more thorough than Foxy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that, man. You know what I'm saying? She had all them niggas writing for her. Jay-Z, Nas, Beans, Cam. Everybody wrote for her. But she just had a bad attitude and they blackballed her. You know? They blackballed her. Yeah, she wanted to be the project broad, man. You know what I'm saying? Her brothers ain't street dudes, Gavin and all them, man. Yo, Mr. Warbucks, you wanna know what's crazy though? Yo, I never understood how Gavin and how her brother Anton and them was cool with them street fam niggas. And a lot of them niggas from Brevoy robbed them niggas. Robbed them niggas, man. That's the thing that always get me. I'm like, yo, them niggas robbed them niggas. And they run around with these niggas, man. I'm niggas, I'm street fam niggas. wasn't playing, man. They wasn't playing, man. Yeah, Don Pooh got tired of her, man. Don Pooh was like, yo, he got tired and he just dropped as a client. And he just focused on Mary. Cause he couldn't, he can't do nothing with her. You know? She's stuck in her ways. Yo, Gavin, man. Gavin is a wild boy, man. Gavin is a wild boy. That nigga Gavin is a wild boy, man. He's a wild boy, man. That nigga's a wild boy, man. Real talk. That boy is wild, son. Yeah. Yeah, he fuck with the credit card. He fuck with the credit card shit heavy. 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 That nigga, a lot of them niggas fuck with him because he fuck with them pieces. You know? Gavin is a wild boy though, man. That's that nigga right there, man. And the crazy thing is, the nigga could really produce. Cause he did hate me now for Nas. The nigga could really do the producing shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga could have made a lot of money in the industry, man. Nigga fucked it up. Fucked it up, man. I wouldn't say he fucked it up. I'm gonna say his sister fucked it up for them. Cause he could have made a lot of money in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Foxy just got a lot of ops in the industry, man. You know what I'm saying? She got a lot of motherfuckers that just ain't gonna put up with her fucking shit. You know? She's supposed to, they got her, Keefe D trying to get her to testify in the Pac trial. Inga, they trying to get Inga to testify in that case. Nigga Keefe D talking about he was speaking to her and Zip and shit. That nigga Keefe D's a fucking liar, man. Them police niggas got that nigga to testify and do all that shit, man. He know damn well Zip ain't give him no fucking money. Nigga need to stop lying, bro. That nigga, they about to have her testify the case. I want to see if she really gonna go and testify. I really gonna see if she gonna do that, man. In the behalf of Keefe D. And Keefe D's a fucking clown, man. I ain't never seen a fucking clown. He's saying Zip gave him money. Zip is dead. That's the thing I don't understand. Zip is dead, man. How the fuck he gave you money? The thing I don't understand is, right? Them niggas in LA, they want to keep the police. They know the police killed Tupac, just like the police killed fucking Biggie, right? Crooked cops, right? Instead of them niggas solving the case for real, they want to keep pushing this fucking agenda that Puff gave money, Suge gave money, that had Big Hit. Like, come on, bro. The feds was following Biggie and Tupac the whole time. When Pac was in Vegas, they was following them. When Big was in LA, they was following them. So how the fuck they gonna sit there and say such and such did all this, murdered this, and nobody knows who did what, who paid for what? Come on, my nigga. Them niggas is I'ma just keep it real, man. That nigga, them niggas wanted that nigga Suge out the way, bro. Cause one, I was listening to that nigga Suge shit, Mr. Warbucks, and I ain't gonna lie. When I listen to Suge shit, the way he's saying is That directly came from Snoop and them niggas. That's the way he's saying it. That he's saying, yo, them niggas had the walkie-talkie. They heard what was going to happen, and they saw what was going to happen. Niggas say Orlando, and then they say, hold up. That nigga Pac and them was on the left side. How the fuck Orlando and them going to jump over that big nigga, and that big nigga going to get hit? Because if he's shooting them, nigga, he going to fuck around and shoot homie. So that's why they said that, yo, nah, my nigga. That shit had to come. And the fucked up part about it, they said Suge was on the nigga, he did the fucking mixtape with the nigga, the Big Dre nigga, and was dissing Suge. So I really believe that was in-house. I don't believe the Puffy shit. I think them niggas put Puffy in there because niggas don't like Puff. And them crooked ass police niggas don't want to solve the case. They want to be lazy. So they said we gonna just put Puffy in there. I tell niggas, I don't believe that Puffy shit. Just like with the Biggie shit. I don't believe that fucking a blood nigga. They gonna say the blood nigga, but everybody say it was a Muslim nigga. So where the blood, where the short nigga Poochie come from? You know? A rampart is a motherfucker, bro. Them niggas had to get them, they had to make that shit look like some East and West shit. Yeah, nah, but Mr. Warbucks, this why I say it came from Snoop. If it came from anybody, it came from Snoop and them niggas. Cause look, the nigga, this is what I was listening to, right? The nigga Snoop told all them niggas, all them dog pound niggas, yo, don't go to fucking the fight. He told all them niggas, don't go to the fight with Pac and them. Don't go with them niggas. We going back. So I feel like Reggie Wright, cause I'ma keep it real. I think it's Reggie Wright. I think it's Reggie Wright. In my opinion, I don't care what nobody say. I think Reggie Wright got a hand in Biggie and Pac death. I think Reggie Wright had them niggas like them niggas to get them niggas out the way. And I think the big dog, like even with that shit with Suge getting knocked out, I heard the audio, the nigga Bones said the nigga Dr. Dre paid him for knocking out, for beating up on Suge. So if a nigga paying you to put hands, yo, that shit sound like, yo, them niggas been paying them niggas, man. And I feel like that's some in-house LA shit, man. I feel like Big should have never been in LA. They did play they so, but I feel like it was some crooked niggas, it was some crooked cop niggas involved, man. I feel like, yo, them niggas played they self going out there, but they didn't know they was gonna get hit like that. You know what I'm saying? And like, even with the Suge shit, when Bone, they said, yo, when Suge came to set for Straight Outta Compton, it wasn't no issue, right? When he came into the video, it said it wasn't no issue. He came in, he talked with Dr. Dre, talked with Yella. It wasn't no issue. They say, yo, when the nigga came back on the shoot, that's when the nigga Bone popped off on that nigga. So right there, that tell me right there, yo, them niggas had it out to smoke that nigga. They had it out to smoke that nigga. You know? And they needed that nigga out. They needed that nigga out the way ASAP. They need that nigga out the way ASAP. You know? Them niggas is crazy. You know? And like with Keefy D, that nigga lying. Keefy D ain't telling no truth because Keefy D said, yo, them niggas told him he'll get immunity. So if you saying niggas told you get immunity, that mean how we believe that nigga ain't say the truth. Yeah, Suge ain't been the same since his day ones died, man. He ain't been the same. And that nigga, I look at it as like, yo, when Gene said the nigga Quick was on the phone and said we got him, that's when I know it was some shit, man. That nigga Vlad tricked that nigga. He kept, yo, he was supposed to do that one interview on the Death Row documentary, and that was supposed to be it. When that nigga kept going on Vlad, that's what sealed his fate. Going on Vlad, going on this one, bomb first, that's what sealed that nigga face. When he started going on them niggas' platforms, that got that nigga up out of here. Real talk. He fucked his own self up. You know? He fucked himself up all the way up. You know? And like he said, now he's saying it's a lie. He got set up and he got framed. And he's saying that the police niggas told him, coached him to say them things. And he ain't had nothing to do with none of that. That's what he's saying now. So that right there just showed you that he might have a point, but it's too little too late, nigga. You should have shut the fuck up. If you knew them niggas was going to frame your ass, why even do interviews? Why do interviews? That nigga went on and just kept running his jibs. Instead of just shutting the fuck up, man. Yeah, he needed that fucking money. That's why he was going on doing the interviews. He needed that fucking money. He knew Puff ain't giving no $1 million. He knew Zip ain't giving no $1 million. He just was saying anything, and that was what he said. He went on there because the police told him to say that stupid shit. He knew they told him to do that, but he didn't have to. He could have just said, fuck it, my nigga. I don't know nothing, bro. But niggas be too stupid for their own good. They don't even realize they be tricking their own self out their own freedom. And that's what happened. He tricked himself out of his own fucking freedom by not shutting the fuck up. And he just kept talking and kept talking. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing with motherfucking with Reggie Wright is, nigga, you guilty, nigga, because your crooked ass did some shady shit. And now I'm hearing why Suge was going broke and all that is because this motherfucker was stealing money from this nigga. This nigga took Suge company and he didn't even know this nigga took his company. So the cop nigga was just robbing this nigga blind, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That nigga was taking his fucking money from him, my nigga. Took his company from his pops. Robbed that nigga blind. And then had the nerve to talk about he ain't do none of that. Nigga, you did that, bro. These niggas be... That's why I don't understand some of these niggas, man. When I be watching these niggas, they do their interviews, man. It's like, yo, son, y'all niggas some shady ass niggas, man. Some shady ass niggas, man. Shady ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Wright know more than what motherfuckers think he know. Cause that nigga know a lot. But he ain't saying because his hands is dirty, man. He got his hands involved in that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Some way, somehow, bro. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti, man. I got that content coming, man. I'ma holla at y'all niggas, man. I've been here a good while, man. We did this live, nigga. We talking our shit. I'ma holla.